There we go. Hello. Hey, Ro. How's it going, bud? Links in the stream if you want to come up. If you're interested. Rugrats. How you doing, Canadian welder? Very quiet Friday night. What you been up to? It's finally getting a little cooler around here. 71 degrees Fahrenheit, which would be, if you're Canadian, 22, I think, Celsius. Or if you're in the metric system, period, right? How's your drink? Hey, Nick, how's it going, bud? Just chilling before bed, eh? If anybody wants to come up, link is in there. Otherwise, I'll redo it. Good morning, Nick. Yeah, I guess it is morning for you, isn't it? It's 10:26 here at night yet. Canadian welder, what's your plans for tomorrow? How's it going, Nick?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
All right.
I can't, mate. You look bloody awful.
What are you still doing up?
Can't sleep.
Oh, yeah. There.
Hold on.
Watching YouTube ran out of stuff to scrap, eh? Yeah, I'm kind of running out too. I got another bin of motors to do yet, but I think tomorrow I'm going to attack my buckets of plugs. Rose says you only sleep during the day.
So you're right there, bro. But with your face, bro, you need a lot more sleep than me, mate.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
I gotta admit, Ro's got a face on him like a slapped ass, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah?
Ah, he's all right, bro.
Yeah, he is. Good guy, man. Oh, do you have much internet problems over there, Nick?
No. Whenever I do, I just switch the router off, press reset, hold
yeah.
it for 10 seconds, and it comes on.
Oh, okay. Ours is just slow here. Otherwise, it's pretty good. Like, I don't lose a stream or anything, so.
Yeah, the only reason why your internet's slow is Canadian.
Okay. That explains it. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's good to know. You gonna come up there, Ro, or what? How long does it take to put a rug rat to bed?
Hey, Ro, you don't want to see me, mate. I'm in bed. There you go.
Yeah, you're in darkness anyways. You just barely see your outline. You gonna do that tonight, there, Canadian welder? Drive around and look for some scrap?
I gotta admit, I've started to get addicted to this scrapping now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, I
No,
did.
I could sit on YouTube for hours just watching little clips, and I'm just like taking Transformers apart, and I'll just sit there for hours doing it.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I find it kind of therapeutic, and I turned it into a full-time job. So.
Yeah, but one problem, I've got nowhere to do it.
No, you don't have a shed or a garage?
Hmm?
You don't have a shed or a garage?
Nah.
No.
I've got a shed, but I've got all my birds in there.
No. I don't think they'd like it.
Hmm?
I don't think they'd like it.
Mm. No, I just sit down there with, you know, like little Transformers and that.
Right.
And I just sit there, just taking them apart, little washing machine motors and that.
Okay. Hey, Shadow's Edge. How's it going, bud?
So, might as well try and make some money sitting on my fat ass.
Yep. Well, last 2 days I worked on five 5-gallon pails of motors, and I stripped them all.
Yeah.
I got about 8 more 5-gallon pails to do in another storage unit. So I think tomorrow I'm going to take it easy on myself. I got 2 5-gallon pails, which is 20 liters of brass plugs to strip apart. So.
No, I think with all the little bits of scrapping that I've been doing over the past couple of weeks, just sitting on my ass, I think I've got about 8 kilos of copper,
Oh, nice.
and I've got 3 carrier bags of copper wire to strip,
Okay.
and that's all that I collect is just copper.
Well, 8 kilos is almost 20 pounds. So, what's the price for your copper down there?
About 380, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting about $3 a pound here for number 2, so that's not bad.
I've got no idea what the difference is, the copper wire. I just throw it all in together.
Wow. Number 1 would be clean copper with nothing on it. Number 2 is anything to do with a motor that's had something on it at one time.
Right.
They used to have a category number 3 here also. And that was considered burnt, but now they're just throwing it in with number 2.
Ooh, you can't have burnt copper over here.
No?
You won't take it.
Well, if you deal with any company that rebuilds motors, like a business, that's how they get it all out of their motors and burn it.
No, but over here, you get all like people actually. Do you know, like the telecom cable where it's really thick and chunky?
Yep.
You get people actually going into where the telecom places are and just ripping it and nicking it all. So
I got you. I see what you mean. Unless you're a licensed business.
I think all I just use it as is just a hobby.
Well, that's the way it started. Hey, Granny, how's it going?
Hello, Granny.
Here's the link if you want to come up.
So I'll be out shopping next week for some tools.
Oh, yeah? What are you looking for?
Impact driver and decent wire cutters.
Yeah, a good pair of wire cutters really helps, man.
Yeah, but most of the stuff that we get over here, it's all made in China crap.
You gotta
or as Rout says, Chinesium.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Granny.
Yeah, slowly but surely you build up tools. I'm thinking about picking up another battery-operated Sawzall. The one I'm using is the second one in, and it fell apart on me the one day, and I had to try and figure out how to put it back together. Hey, Bruce. How's it going, bud?
Hey, Bruce.
So I got lucky and I was able to put it back together because it's a keyless chuck now, eh? So you just pull the side of it and you put the blade in and let her go. Well, that part fell apart on me. Got $2.96 for number 2. Yeah, you're right there at the $3 mark. You want to come up? The link's in there.
No, plus the place where I volunteer as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they started collecting scrap and all that, and I'm taking all the stuff apart down there.
Granny?
Yeah, Granny.
Hey, Nick.
How are you tonight?
Talking kind of funny. I had surgery on my tongue.
Oh.
on your tongue?
On my tongue.
You've been putting your tongue where you shouldn't be, Granny.
Feels like it. Feels like I had a rat trap or something. Hurts.
You know I'm going to take the piss.
You're going to what?
Take the mic. Am I all right to swear on here, Bruce?
I got no problem with it, man.
Oh, excellent.
No.
Don't ever let nobody cut on your tongue without being put to sleep first. It's traumatizing.
Is it?
It's traumatizing.
Yeah, there he is. How you doing, Bruce?
Hey, Bruce.
Lady,
Hey, it's
gentlemen.
walrus twins.
Pretty much. I never realized that.
If you want to get yourself a good set of cutters, see if you can find these.
Klein?
Yeah, but most of the stuff that you get over here, it's
Irwin.
all crap.
Irwin. I like those. Those are different than mine.
Made in
Those
Germany.
got the long nose on them.
These are called power slot pliers.
Open them up.
Yep. Those are the
Oh,
good
yeah.
ones.
They're force multipliers.
Yep.
They cut through steel with these. Only
Um,
problem I just found out is the pin on this one. I don't know if you can hear it or see it.
Yeah.
But it
Little
moves back and forth. It's loose.
Oh, yeah.
So Irwin has a lifetime guarantee on their tools.
Oh, so you get a new one.
I'm
So
gonna have a look at them now.
that's what I figured. They said, "Oh, no problem. We'll send you out a new pair." So they sent me out. Where did I put them?
Oh, they sent you a new pair without sending the old one back.
Yeah, they sent me out these.
Oh, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
not the same.
If you guys can see,
Yep. Oh, hell, they're smaller, too.
these are 8-inch. These are 6-inch.
Yep.
Yep.
So I email them back saying, "Hi, thanks for the pliers, but they're not what I have." And the girl, nice lady, says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody must have screwed up. We'll send you out some right away." So thanks. So a guy gets on and says, "Sorry, but those have been discontinued. We sent you those as complimentary." I said, "Well, it's funny. You're in your catalog. They're on the U.S. website, and I just ordered another pair and bought and paid for them from Irwin USA." He says, "I don't know where you bought them from, but we don't carry them anymore." I said, "Well, you're Irwin Canada. There's a difference."
Yeah. Yep.
I said, "I have a pair coming from Irwin USA. Their inventory on Amazon in their store says they have 4 pairs in stock." So
Right.
the guy says, "Well, can we send you something else?" So now I got to figure out what else I'm going to get.
Oh, the mystery begins.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got a good deal regardless there, Bruce.
Well, I got these are really, I don't know who else makes them, but force multiplier, you run across them. I bought my son a set and I bought myself a set.
Yep.
Yeah, you had them.
They're the best pliers I've ever owned.
How long have you had them?
How much are those?
Pardon me?
How much are those?
They were $36. The ones I bought are now $56.
Wow.
And some other Amazon suppliers are selling them for $77.
Wow.
So which means after shipping, they work out to about $104 coming up.
Hey,
Dang.
Tony, how's it going, bud?
Good thing I make so much money scrapping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Shadow's Edge. Hey, Canadian welder and scrapper.
Hey, look, squirrel.
Hi, Canadian welder and scrapper.
Oh, hey, look,
Hey,
squirrel.
Tony. It just gets bigger. My mustache, that is.
Now you were talking about there is another company that makes a similar.
I don't know.
No, there is. It's Klein Tools.
Klein?
Yeah,
I'll have to have a look at theirs.
another American company.
Okay.
Very good tools. Expensive,
All right.
they're good.
Because I'll tell you, these are the best damn pliers that I've ever owned, and I've owned quite a few.
Right?
Irwin's good.
What was that?
Irwin are good pliers.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. And they're they're smaller pliers, work really, really well.
Yeah.
But they do not have the power of these ones.
Right.
It's called the power slot, which is
Yep.
this thing right here.
For the heavy duty jobs.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you're taking a microwave apart and
Yep.
there's the little piece of steel where the cord goes through,
Yep.
and you gotta fight and twist and everything else to get it out. You just take these and go snip, and the steel just cuts right away.
Nice.
I picked up a microwave today that's 39 years old.
Oh, copper. Copper.
Yeah, and it weighs about 45 pounds.
Yeah.
It's only about that big.
Yeah, and it just has the turn dial.
Yeah, yeah. And instead of a round glass dish in it, it's got a flat glass plate.
Yeah, yeah. There's no turntable in those.
No.
That's before the turntable came out.
Yeah, and I saved it. I haven't done anything about it. I was going to videotape it with my new camera, but we discussed that problem earlier.
Yeah, it works very well by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Best $300 I ever spent.
Yeah.
Can I have another look at them wire cutters a minute, Bruce?
Sorry, Nick?
He wants to see
Can
the
I look
wire
at them?
cutter.
Can I see your wire cutters again?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here, hang on a sec. How do you do that? There we go.
I don't know.
Show them how they work.
Yeah, I found them.
Well, you found them?
Yeah, £26.
No,
Really? Well, if you want to get yourself a good pair of wire cutters, Nick, I highly recommend these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sweet talk to me mum to get me an early birthday present.
see the other name on them? Vice Grip. That's why.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I know what I could do. I could get my girls. They got birthday coming up. I could get them a set for their birthday.
Well, you better order soon.
Yeah, only four left. Well, 3 now. He got one.
No, Shadow's got to order another micro SD card for his phone. No, you're talking about side cutters. The first pair I ever owned, I found on the side of the highway about 35 years ago. They were made by Klein Tools. They're long handle and they're a little bit curved.
Yeah.
So you're never flush to whatever you're cutting. I still have them. Still use them. Still cut the cement nail in half.
Dang.
That's how strong they are. Because they're an 8-inch handle, eh?
That's what these ones are.
Gives you better leverage.
Klein Tools.
Yep, Klein Tools. They have a ratcheting one too. Every time you click, it tightens the jaw more. At least they used to. I don't know if they still do or not. And I think it was about $90.
Hey, you know what? I'd rather pay $90 for a good tool than I would for a piece of jewelry.
Yes.
Any day.
Yep. I agree 100%.
That's my husband used to get me tools for Christmas all the time.
Right. Oh, there you go. Let's see. I got a pair of loapers, you know, the tree trimming clipper thingies, and they ratchet. So every time you close it and open it, the jaw keeps going tighter and tighter.
Oh, I need a pair of those.
And do they ever cut nice?
Yep. And they don't wear your hands out.
Nope. And they are extendable too, so you can make them longer. You know,
Wow.
You got to reach a little higher up. But yeah, they're the best pair. And then when we bought this was at a home show. Bonus item came with it was the little hand one, and it was also ratcheted.
Yeah.
And my wife uses those all the time, so she's quite happy with them. Paid
Anything,
Pardon?
anything that ratchets is
Yeah.
a lot more.
Exactly.
putting down water pipe, putting up new water pipe, and have those kind you got to squeeze. I finally got me a good pair that's your ratchet, and oh God, that was so much easier.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, you had that little water problem again, didn't you?
Yes, I have them all the time.
How's the ducks?
Great, they're doing fantastic.
Good. You haven't eaten any yet, have you?
Not yet,
No.
not yet.
Thanksgiving's around the corner.
Yeah, I know. I got a big old white turkey too.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know if my girl will let me eat the turkey.
No,
No,
they're going on. Actually, I think it was this weekend in one of our grocery stores. They're on sale for 99 cents a pound.
yeah, I'll wait. They'll get this down to 65 cents a pound here.
No, they never go that cheap here. Never that cheap here. 99 if you're lucky, just under a buck.
Yeah,
Otherwise, if you go to Walmart here in Canada, they have 3 different categories: $10 one, $15 one, and $20 one.
yeah.
Straight across the board. So.
We had 3 Walmarts set on fire here last week.
What?
All 3?
3 of them.
Why is that?
They implemented masks must be worn in the store, and somebody went to 3 Walmarts and set them on fire. 2 of them they managed to put the fire out very quickly, but the 3rd one is going to be shut down for. Well, it's been shut for a week, and I heard today it's going to be shut for 2 more weeks. So,
Wow.
Well, that was just stupid.
All because of masks.
I guess he didn't like the idea of having to wear a mask.
Well, they just don't go. Don't burn it down. God.
Yeah.
It's no different than all this protesting going on out there. Oh, look who's coming up. How you doing, Bill?
Hey, scrapping together.
Pretty good. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
No, I can't hear you at all.
Well, mute that TV so it's not too loud.
There you go. How you doing, Bill?
Not too bad. Scrap's been a little slow lately.
Oh yeah.
Stuff's not been coming in for a while.
Yeah, that would slow it down, wouldn't it?
And I haven't been getting very many calls. Well, I had 1 call this week, and I drove like 45 minutes away to get it.
Wow. That's almost not worth it.
It was a truckload.
Okay.
I went up to do today.
A moving company. A moving company was cleaning out some older. I do.
Yeah. Turn your YouTube up.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mute your YouTube.
Is that any better? I did. I shut it off.
Well, you didn't have to shut it off. Just mute it.
When I came in to scream,
No, you still got it. You got feedback.
I'm just turning my volume down a little. Sometimes my volume does it. Plus, my scanner goes off every once in a while.
No,
That's better.
I can hear myself when I talk.
Yeah, it's the only time you get sense.
I don't know why, because I shut my.
Yeah, so you're getting feedback somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, everything's been buffering here.
Yeah, put your antenna higher.
I don't have an antenna. My router's only about 10 inches from my screen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a delay in feedback.
I took a push. I've had it before. Let me run out and try and come back in and see what it does.
Go for it.
Yeah, I went up the guy today at Lowe's and set out some angle iron. And I drove by, and he's in his big fancy Cadillac SUV, and he's looking at that iron, had it drug over to his vehicle. I thought he ain't gonna get that in there. So I waited a few minutes, and I come back. He's acting all neat and pretty against the building, and I backed right in there. And me and my girl loaded it right up the vehicle.
All right, on.
Hey,
Way to go, Grady.
I missed the iron there 2 times, and I thought if he leaves, I'm getting that.
Were you in your van or your Jeep?
My van.
There you go. You still got the Jeep running?
Yep, it's still running. I got to get a sticker on it again. There's not been nowhere around here giving out stickers.
Oh, you can't just go in and go get it?
You got to go to an inspection place to get the sticker.
Okay.
It's an inspection sticker.
Oh, I got you.
A safety inspection, Granny?
Huh?
Is it a safety inspection or is it a?
Yeah. Yeah. Safety inspection.
That might have been an environmental inspection.
No, they don't have that.
You want to come up there, Redman? You can just jump on that link and come on up. Or is it? Yeah, it's still there.
Hey, Redmonds.
Friday.
What's that, Bill? You didn't say you're frozen, but I saw you blink.
Yeah, he's frozen now.
No, he's blinking.
Is he blinking?
Do I still have the?
Oh,
He's
now you're
chopping.
buffering.
Yeah, that hurricane's coming through here.
A 14-foot brass pipe. Oh God, I wouldn't even tell anybody that. That's just wrong, man. A 14-foot brass pipe he found. Good Lord.
Inch and three, almost 2 inches in diameter. That would have had some good weight to it. Let's click
Yeah.
on that link there, Redmond, if you want to come up. I do believe he's from Alabama, if I am correct.
So you won't hold it again.
Yeah, one stove that I got, an old gas stove, and it fell off the back of the moving truck.
Oh, nice.
I mean, in not mint condition.
Oh, really? Resale value.
They tried to leave it on the Tommy lift to go across town. They didn't strap it down.
Oh my.
Did you say thank you?
Well, they just wish I had taken my trailer because it was a little rough putting it in the back.
Yeah, the truck sits a little higher than the trailer, that's why. Okay, no problem there, Redmond. All right, just giving you the offer, buddy, to come up. Yeah, he scored a good deal on alternators from the junkyard. Really good price, and he takes them apart and get the copper out of them. He's still making money on them.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's got the tools to pull them apart. So A lot easier than the video I put out the other day there where I beat the crap out of it just to get one apart.
Does he use a 3-jaw puller to pull them apart?
I don't have one.
Or, pardon me?
I don't have one, so.
No, I'm saying, does the other man that you were talking about?
It's Red Man's Outdoors.
Oh, okay.
The one that's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got something that, yeah, he can pull them apart. So.
Okay. I just wondered if it was a 3-jaw puller or a press. Because I heard you can press them apart too.
You can get a micro SD card that big, 1 terabyte. Wow.
Yeah, we got some big ones.
$240. Ooh. Yeah, you're gonna save your pennies up for that one.
Definitely.
I didn't know they came that big.
He made the tool and he has a hydraulic press.
Yeah, that's what I mean. See, he's got.
A hydraulic press costs too much money.
Yeah, but if you have it, you can. Actually, they're not that expensive, Bill. You can buy them at probably Harbor Freight. It's just a hand one, you know. You can buy one, not electric. Harbor Freight is similar to Princess Auto over here, and you can buy that over here as a hand-powered hydraulic thing that opens and closes jaws, so you can pretty well attach anything to it you want.
Yeah, Harbor Freight has, I think it's 100
I usually take my alternators and starters into AutoZone.
Oh, they buy them from you?
They give me store credits and I can use it to buy parts for my truck.
Oh, well, that's a good deal too. Shit.
Yeah.
As long as you own a truck, you're always going to need parts.
Like you go buy, if you buy an alternator, then they want the trade in, the core charge.
You want the core,
they more or less give me the core charge, and they put it on my file that I brought it in, and I get store credit for it. Same thing with batteries.
Well, that's a good deal.
And get more out of a battery by taking it in for a core charge than I can at the junkyard.
Yep. Yeah, over here, core charge for a battery, I think it's $10 a battery.
20 at Canadian Tire.
Is it 20 now?
At Canadian Tire it was.
Okay.
I bought one for my Ford van from them.
It could depend on the size too that you need.
Did copper jump up very much up there?
No, copper's $3 a pound here for number 2. So.
Well, we had a big jump this week in it.
That was last week, so I don't know. I'm gonna call them up tomorrow and find out. I got three buckets to get rid of 5-gallon bills.
All coppers and stuff went up.
Well, I'll have to find out tomorrow then, won't I? I heard rumors about that.
Car and truck batteries here are 16 cents a pound.
16 cents. I don't know what they pay here for that. They don't get too many batteries.
I get more out of them taking them for cores.
Right.
They'll give me about a $5 or $6 core on it.
Batteries are 25 cents a pound here.
Up in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they are down here. I think they're only about 15 or 20 cents.
And number 1 copper is $3.11, and number 2 copper is $2.89.
When I brought my copper in there, last week was it?
Yeah.
I think I got 304 for number 2. I can't find the paper. It's down here somewhere.
I got 310 for the pipe that I ran through my cement mixer.
Oh, yeah. You cleaned it up, did you?
Yeah.
You sharpening a pencil there, Nick?
Motherboards in the state of Illinois is going for 82 cents a pound.
For which? For which material is 82 cents a pound?
Motherboards.
You gotta think most of the yards don't want to pay what they have on here from up around Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
See, lead went up.
Shadow's Edge
Lead's
said
up to 37 cents a pound.
Our Walmart doesn't even have an automotive anymore. They closed them up. No business. So now they got 6 empty bays and doing 0 work. Not good.
And if you go to Walmart and want to buy a tire, you got to buy it and take it home with you and take it somewhere else to have it mounted.
Well, that sounds like fun. Then why buy it there?
Yeah. I'll just buy me a tire.
For one thing, I had a blowout on my trailer. I bought the tire, and I brought it home and mounted the tire on the rim myself.
Huh. Did you balance it too, or just put it on?
On my trailer, they don't have to be balanced.
Right.
On my dual axle trailer, it don't have to be balanced.
Okay. We had tandem axle horse trailers, and we made sure all the tires are always balanced.
Yeah, I do on my cart hauler also.
I know you don't have to, but I do it for peace of mind.
Put it this way. Underneath of my boards on my trailer, the floor goes like this. It's had so much weight on it. It bows up on both sides. It's been wrecked. It's got a different axle under it. It's been replaced. My uncle had the trailer before I got it. He got run off the road and it caught a culvert.
Just curious, Shadow.
I just went out and bought another axle and put under it.
So when are you putting that in? The other axle.
Oh, I already put the new axle.
Oh, okay. You didn't say that you put it in. You just said you bought another one. So I asked, when were you doing it? But it's already done.
Yeah, and you try to tell them you want it with the springs because it's almost impossible to get them lined up straight. They'll dog track on you. So you have them measure out, put the new set of springs on it before you put it on. It's only 4 bolts. In my time, I've broken 2 spring bolts off. Like I said, my trailer's, but it's had so much weight on it, it's bowed in the middle.
Central Wyoming.
Like a spoon.
Right, I'll catch it all later.
Okay, Nick, you have a good one.
See you later, Nick.
Right.
See you, buddy. Take care, man.
Night, everyone.
Thanks for coming up.
Oh, my neighbor from the other YouTube channel, she's home. They had her surgery and everything. She's home and doing okay.
Surgery for what?
She rolled the side-by-side and broke her arm.
Oh. She didn't keep her arms inside the vehicle at all times. Was that your side-by-side or hers?
Too much of this and driving the side-by-side.
Oh.
No seatbelt.
There you go.
Just playing down here on the sandbar on the river where we all play around. As she was flying down through the water to clean the radiator out after playing in the mud and hit an eddy and flipped it.
Oh. She didn't land in the water.
No, she actually jumped up out of the water, slammed on its side, and rolled onto its top.
Oh, nice.
And her arm was under the roll bar.
Of course it was.
So now she's got titanium plates and screws holding her arm together.
Good Lord.
She's going to set off the metal detectors.
I'll be right back, Dan.
Okay.
And then I got news yesterday from another channel that I watch. Oh, Elderly Iron, the old man on there, on that channel, he was in a bad car accident and he's in the hospital. Because he fixes the old 57 trucks, 57, 53s and stuff like that, rebuilds them old trucks.
Shadow, that's not even worth it, man. 3-hour drive at 80 miles an hour.
That's more wear and tear on your truck than it is to get there.
Yep. Here goes all your profit. So both his
he might be one of the scrappers or something that's got the extra money to take and put it on a new truck.
I don't know.
I know a lot of us have to baby our trucks just to keep them going.
The scrap yards are closed on the weekend, so that don't help them out either. See, the guy I deal with my non-ferrous, I just got to give him a text, and he said he'd meet me there, so I can even go on a Sunday when he's closed. He might even be watching. He is a subscriber to my channel.
Is that the
one
guy
thing I haven't sold yet? I haven't sold any of my extrusion.
Oh, aluminum.
Is that the guy you get the trailer from, Dan?
What, the bin?
Yeah.
Aluminum extrusion.
Oh.
Okay.
No, the bin I get from another scrapyard. They get my shred.
Okay.
No, totally different company. Hey, Ron, how's it going? Want to come up? I think the link's there, isn't it? There it is. You want to come up there, toy man?
Am I getting any better or am I still lagging?
Hey, you're floating in and out. But yeah, it seems to do a little better.
The remnants of that hurricane that's coming up is starting to hit here because we got a little rain today from it.
Oh, you got a little rain? Well, we had a twister yesterday. The sky went completely green and it hailed in about 2.5 miles outside the city. A little tiny twister touched down.
Oh, nice.
No, it wasn't nice. It was fucking windy.
You get it on video.
It's been so hot and so dry and so muggy around here. If a tornado hit, everybody would go out to stand in the wind.
Yeah,
It's
just to
that
get cleared
bad.
up.
It brings a whole new definition to body blowjob.
Yeah, yeah, full size. Yeah, welcome back, Granny.
Hey,
Hi, Granny. How are you?
hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
Not bad. Long time no see.
I don't never know what to call you. Every time I see you, got something different up there.
Oh, you can just call me Ron.
Okay, Ron. I'll call you Ron.
Don't call him late for dinner.
That's right. Don't call me late for dinner.
He gets upset, especially when he's cooking it.
Yeah.
It's been so hot in my. And I sat it on the workbench, and the candle melted on the workbench.
Oh, nice.
Holy. Where'd Bruce go? What are you doing, Bruce? What are you hiding behind your camera again?
Yep. Oh,
That's what I thought.
I'm so little like you can't see me.
Uh-huh.
Trying to figure out what I'm going to eat next.
I don't know.
I'm not hungry.
Food would be a good idea.
Yeah, or even get
I'll
yourself
be
a
back.
milk
I'm gonna go make me a glass of tea.
or just
Okay.
some crackers.
Cookies.
Just some cheese to go along with that. A little bit of wine.
Cheese
Me?
and
Ooh,
Bruce
No,
is
but I
having
got somebody here that
crackers.
wants to eat some.
Otis,
Yes,
you gotta give the puppy treats. Come on,
I will. But he's got to earn it. Come here.
earn it. Just being there is earned enough.
hey, Otis.
You need to give him a little clipping there so he can see better.
You such a
Oh,
neat dog.
he can see these quite well.
Well, he just smells them.
Oh, still got all my fingers.
I missed your stream this morning, Toy Man. You're a little earlier than I got up.
Well, yeah.
5
Yeah,
o'clock
it's
this
like 5
morning.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think
Good
you're on
Lord.
Jimmy's stream, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, and then he jumped off, and I started to stream. I thought, what the hell? I'm going to go piss on him. I'm not going to wait till 7 o'clock.
Hey, Miss Canadian Scrapper, how you doing?
Oh, look who it is. You want to come up, hit that link. Got room for one more.
Heck yeah.
And hello to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, there's a few hanging out there. If you want to come up, Miss Canadian Scrapper.
Come on up, lady.
Yeah, we can always use another Canuck up here.
I still haven't figured out the infatuation of what she is collecting. I think they're called Plunkos or Plink.
Funko Pops.
What was that?
Funko Pops.
Funko
Funko.
Pops.
That's it. Funko.
Ooh, that was hot.
Well, I tell you what,
What?
they actually go up in value.
Do they really?
Yep, they do.
I'd never even heard of them before until she started
Yep.
showing what she was getting.
They're like a little doll.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Is he a bobblehead or not?
I don't think so. I don't know. Now she needs to get up here and explain that. All I know is that you get them, and they actually do go up in price. I mean, they get to be worth a lot more than what you paid for them.
Huh.
They're a collector thing.
Where do you pick these up at?
The guy in Edmonton. The guy in Edmonton that had about 20,000
Toy
of
stores?
them in the warehouse.
Walmart.
Okay. I've never heard of them before, so. Oh, she's going to bed.
I did bring
Yeah.
home a keep item. I did bring home a keep item this week.
Yeah, what was that?
Guy told me he had a refrigerator. Guy told me I had a refrigerator. I went to pick it up. He had a lathe in the basement. He said, if you can get it out of here, it's yours. I went and grabbed my tools and started taking it apart, packing it out the basement stairs.
Yep. You weren't going to think twice about that one.
Carried the whole thing out, took the motor off of it. Well, it was mounted to a wooden table, and I took the whole table.
Well, why not? You need the table, right? It's all part of it.
The table's the mount for it.
Yep. Is that metal or wood lathe?
Or I don't.
Nope, you're freezing up again, Bill.
Oh, I didn't read it. Out, they left the old. I need to look at it, see if it's got a date on it.
Okay. Is it metal or lathe? Wood, I mean. I didn't hear what you said.
I don't know.
Is it for metal or for wood?
I've heard that you can convert them to either one.
Okay.
I've heard that you can convert them to either one.
Well,
It just depends on what tools you have to operate
if it
with.
came with the wood chisels, then it's a wood lathe. If it came for steel, then it'd be totally different. It'd have different cutters.
Yeah.
The last month when we did, was it last month, I think? We did the curbside, and I come home, I had those buckets of miscellaneous tool bits and everything in it. Well, I knew somebody would be interested in them, and they were the cutters for a steel lathe. They're only 2 inches long. They're heavy duty steel. It's for doing anything for.
Yeah.
And there were two small buckets, and I told my wife, I said, yeah.
Like I said, whoever lived there before, they took all the tooling and the hand tools and everything. They just left the old cast iron lathe there.
Right, too heavy to move.
Because they didn't want to take it out of the basement. So evidently when they took everything, they took the new style lathe and left the old one.
Oh, okay. They took the little one.
Well, at least it was free.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that price.
Yeah, you could always turn around and sell it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I bought one at an auction there a few years back. I think I paid $60 for it, and I turned around and sold it for $180.
Oh.
It was all complete. Everything that I got with it at the auction went with it. So I made my money back. The only thing I left behind at that auction was the guy had a full-size 8x8 table saw for doing countertop and cutting big stuff, you know.
Wow.
I left that behind. Nobody wanted to buy
I
it.
have one of them too.
I could have got it for $1, but I had nowhere to put it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So you got left behind.
I picked up one that still worked, and I stuck it in a little shed out here.
Yeah. Well, I got a call from my boss today.
My dad
there.
likes to take her. My dad likes to take her around with stuff and take and set carved wood handles for shovels and stuff for antique shovels.
Okay. My boss called me up today. He's got a furnace and a central air unit for me. He's getting a new one put in the house.
Wow.
That'll give me something to do. Pick it
Yeah.
up because they're doing it Monday. He doesn't know if it'll be done Monday, going into Tuesday, and I'm going to use the work truck there with the power tailgate to pick it up and bring it home.
Can't beat that.
Nope. And then the end of the week there, his
Should be a
wife
good.
wants a new stove. And he said there's nothing wrong with the stove they have. She just wants a change. So I get the stove too.
It's tired of being chained to the old one.
You should get a good A coil and then the coil out of the air AC unit.
Yeah, everything will be with it. He said he wanted to know if I wanted it at the road or up by the house. I said leave it up by the house. And he lives in the neighborhood where you got to look clean all the time. One of those properties, you can't put this or do that because everybody has to agree with it. What do you call that? I think you live in the same neighborhood, don't you, Ron?
Yeah, kind of.
You're only allowed to do so much to your own place, and that's it.
Yeah.
The board has to approve it.
Yeah, I can't take down any structural walls or anything like that because if I do, then it affects the unit next to me.
Yeah. 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 Put in a secret passageway and send your trains on.
Yeah, we already had one of those idiots here already that tried to do that years ago. He decided he was going to move the load beam this way.
Oh.
And the two units on either side of them, their walls started to crack and the roof started to sag a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got major shit over that one.
Wow.
Oh.
And the damages to pay too.
The load beams are put in these units in a certain spot for a reason.
Yep.
No, seriously.
Yeah. The funny thing is, he did it all without the permits.
Oh, of course. Tried to be cheap.
That's right.
The permit wouldn't allow him to do it to begin with.
Well, he had to pay to have it put back, and he had to pay for the damages on the other two units. Then they kicked him out, turned around, and sold his unit on him.
Yep. There you go. Nice homeless.
Pretty much.
Go live in your car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people just don't get it. You just can't tear a wall down unless you know what you're doing.
Well, exactly. Especially, load beams and everything else.
Well, yeah, if it's a load-bearing wall, you leave it alone. Unless you got a temporary one in place. But you still got to know what you're doing.
Or have a little bit of common sense to try to understand what you're doing.
I don't know. If you watch TV lately, nobody has common sense anymore.
No, they don't.
Nope.
It's like it took me forever to build my duck hut because I kept trying to think, okay, I'm going to put this like this. Because I got to get the roof up there. So how am I going to make sure that the load on the roof is going to be okay when it snows and stuff?
Yep. Yeah, because you get snow down there. So
yeah, everything I'd done, I had to think about it. It was like, oh God.
Oh, you mean it snow somewhere else besides Canada?
And it's the first thing I ever built, Dan, but I got it done, and it's pretty darn sturdy.
Yeah, I seen your videos. I thought you were building a lean-to the house. Yeah, you built it better than a lot of carpenters I've seen do anything. So I compliment you and your daughters for helping you out.
Yep. Used that pallet wood to put on the outside of it, and it worked out real good. And it was a lot cheaper than what it would have been to buy one.
That pallet wood will last forever.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wanted to make it last even longer, just get some old used motor oil, put it in a spray can, and just spray it.
Yep.
It'll soak it right up, and it'll never rot.
Being ducks, you know what I done for the floor? Because ducks are messy. They get things wet bad.
Yep.
I got a shower. It goes under a shower stall, the mat. It's like a real thick rubber stuff.
Yep.
Put
Yeah,
that
the waterproof membrane.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that worked out really good.
Then I could just hose it down.
Yep.
Yeah, wash it off.
In the wood.
Our
Well,
garden is planted on the old duck pen here, where we tore it all down, tilled it up. We planted the garden there this year. Dad went down to the backyard today and took and brought about 30 or 40 pawpaws up from the pawpaw
Oh
tree.
man, we had a pawpaw tree around here out in the woods, at like when you're going to a lake, and somebody cut it down. I was so mad. Only one around anywhere.
Like banana bread out of it.
Yep.
And then the 3 peach trees out here are so loaded down I had to take a brace all the branches up.
Wow.
They're so overloaded they're pulling the branches to the ground. We've been eating zucchini about every meal for the last 2 weeks to try and eat it up before it goes bad. We planted 2 zucchini plants. And I think we've ended up with about 30 zucchini off the 2 plants.
You can freeze them. Dang, man.
Yeah, the thing is, we like taking a slice of them real thin and making like tater chips out of them.
Yeah.
But the only thing we may have trouble with is the tomatoes. The tomatoes taking and turning red before the dang coons steal the green tomatoes and eat them.
So she gets those Funko Pops at Toys R Us and GameStop.
Yeah.
Never heard of that. I don't know if we have a game.
There, toy man.
I don't know if we have a game up here.
About the only place they can get them around here is Walmart.
Working on this.
Ah, okay.
I just got done putting a speaker and decoder in this one.
Speaker?
The speaker sits right here.
That's so you can talk to it?
See the little black cube right here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little tiny sugar cube speaker.
Oh, cool.
Do this work. That's what I've been working on most of the day.
Right on.
Yeah.
Spaghetti dinner at Denny's. All right. Enjoy, Shadow's Edge.
My dad made barbecue ribs tonight.
Oh, nice. I had pizza, frozen mini pizza.
I had Little Caesars.
Y'all shut up. I'm on a soft food diet. Yuck. I can't eat anything.
I was going to barbecue some chops, but it looked like rain, so I thought, let's order pizza instead.
I got frozen one out of the freezer. Did me just fine.
Granny, I understand. I got a friend of mine that's going through having all of her teeth taken out right now.
Well, if it was just my
They're going
teeth,
to
I
take
wouldn't
2 or
have
3 out at a
problems.
time, and it's going to take 2 weeks to get all of her teeth removed.
But they
All
cut,
right, Shadow's taking us for a road trip.
they cut the whole side of my tongue, and I can't. It's even hard to swallow right now.
Why was that?
I had
Ow.
these white lesions nuts, and they took them out and sent them off for biopsy.
Okay.
No.
I ain't worried about it. I've had them before.
Little warts.
I don't know. But I tell you what, I'll never let them do that again. If they can't put me under, I'm not doing it no more. A freaking hour of a person grabbing my tongue and holding it out while the surgeon took the damn laser knife thing and burnt the skin off.
Burned it.
And all they done was numb my tongue. That was it. And there was a few times I felt it.
Holy shadow. Why'd they leave and then come back? Why'd they even leave? They said the Denny's left. And then a year ago they came back.
Heck,
Don't make
Denny's is good. I've had it when I've been in other states. We don't have one here.
No, we don't have one here, but I do believe Ron has one right there at Highbury and 401.
What's
Do you,
that?
Ron? Or
The
they,
Denny's.
The what?
The Denny's restaurant.
No.
The Flying J, isn't that
Oh,
Denny's?
that. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. If you want to call it a Denny's.
Wow. That's Canadian version.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a really nice restaurant when they first opened that place up, the Flying J.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get the wrong people taking care of it. Just like the one here, just outside of my town here, their 21 truck stop. Used to have a really nice restaurant in it, and then they turned it into an A&W.
Really?
Or not A&W, Burger King, sorry.
Oh, Burger
oh,
King.
God.
I tell you what, with all this stuff with the restaurants and stuff, our dog and suds has been just hopping this summer.
Oh, yeah?
The old fashioned dog and suds, that place
Yep.
is always packed.
Well, they cook good food, man. Why not?
Got one big hotel here that's probably about going to go under this year because they had to shut their pool and everything down after they took and started taking and letting people get what I call it, like where you just go in there and use the pool whenever you want.
Right? You had to
You have
shock
to
it.
pay so much a year to come in and use their full size pool,
Good night, Ro.
and
Have
now
a
they
good
had
one,
to shut
buddy.
it down. So
You want to come up real quick and say it in person or what?
Lay down.
You telling me to lay down or what?
No, stupid here is standing right in front of the TV screen. Lay down.
Stupid.
Otis.
Lay down, Otis. Whoa, that thing is working.
hey,
What the hell is he doing back there? Hey, the speaker works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Sounds like a train.
There we go. I just made
want to
65
come and say
bucks.
hi?
Who's that?
That's Mama Ro with the Rugrat.
Hey, baby.
I took my glasses off. I can't see nothing. I just saw another person show up.
It's romantic.
There, now I can see.
And he froze up. Then he's gone.
Got bellyache. Huh?
Good night, Ro. Sweet dreams.
Come on, jump on back over there. Dog come in whining to me earlier. And he'd already had a can of food. I fed him 2 cans of Vienna sausages.
Holy. Now he's got a belly ache because you gave him too much.
Dog will be farting.
Yeah, but
Thanks, Granny. Oh, well, the rest of us won't smell it.
I don't give stuff like that to my pets. I learned my lesson.
No.
This dog I've got that stays in the house with me, don't go anywhere I go, he's right at my foot.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
walk outside, walk all the way up around town and back, and he's right at my side.
Well, as long as he
He
doesn't
eats just
flip you.
about anything I eat.
Whoa.
Yes, I'm talking about
yeah.
rubble trouble.
I seen the little guy on the screen the other day. He was trying to figure out your blue screen, your green screen. It's all good, buddy. Take care. Have a good night. It's another busy guy with
I
that.
got my 5th trim
Kiwi.
this summer yesterday.
You got your what? A haircut yesterday?
My 5th trim. Just take the clippers, and just take everything off.
Cool. I'm due for a
Hair only
haircut
grows.
too. It's getting
My
long.
hair only grows on half. Yeah, but mine, it only grows on half of my head.
Huh.
Like the
Oh,
front half
you
is nothing, and the back half looks like a half a plate. So I just
I
trim
don't
it
have
all
that
off.
issue. See? I don't have that issue. I just keep it short.
You don't have
Ron,
oxygen
you're working
issues,
too hard.
do you? I have to sleep with oxygen on at night.
He's concentrating too hard there. Got smoke coming out somewhere. Well, Mikey's going to be busy this weekend, eh, Granny? There helping his buddy move.
Oh yeah, I don't envy him that job. I hate moving jobs.
Guess he went up. He's going up in the morning, right?
Yeah, I think he might have left tonight. I don't know.
Sorry, Shadow. I don't know who that is.
You guys talking about
Chadwick
e-waste,
Boseman.
Mike?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's an actor.
Did he ever get
You're breaking up, scrapping together.
a new truck?
Welcome
Yeah, I
back,
see it.
Redman.
Did Mike ever get him a new truck?
Nope, not yet.
Does Mike even own a vehicle?
I knew he said something about. Well, his
He
truck
did.
got wrecked. Somebody else hit
K&D.
him.
They hit him head on. He was lucky it didn't kill him.
Huh? I didn't know that. Always wondered about that. Never see a truck or anything in his driveway.
Yep. He used to have a really nice truck.
So who's always pulling his trailer then?
He's got a buddy that helps him do that.
Okay, no, I was just wondering.
Isn't that his neighbor next door?
No, not that's Brian. He's not the one that does it.
Oh, okay.
Brian's a preacher next door.
Mm.
He's a cool guy.
Who's Chadwick Boseman?
I
An
have no
actor.
idea.
Hey?
An actor.
Okay. Played Black Panther.
It's a movie that came out last year, which very few people saw because you couldn't go to the theaters to see it.
Okay.
What was it the year before that?
I seen it on Netflix.
I have no idea. I don't go to the theaters. Last time I went to one, I got pissed off, paid $10 to watch a movie, and the people around me wouldn't shut the hell up.
I hate
Yeah, don't
that.
you just hate that?
Yep. So I started cursing, swearing at them, and telling them to shut up. The usher came down and escorted me out.
I mean, seriously, if you're going to go to a movie, why are you going to sit there and go yakety, 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 yak?
Yeah.
Exactly. You want to meet up with your buddies, go to a bar.
Mm-hmm.
They converted our theater this summer so that they could have movies there. They made a drive-in out of it.
Oh, driving could be good. At least you don't have to put up with yucky
They just
people.
came
right
in, put a great big old screen on the front of the building.
Well, the old drive-in we used to have in this town.
Over at
could
the
never
end of
bring
our
them back.
county, on the end of our county, right at the county line, there's an actual drive-in theater still there that they still use.
Well, that's good.
We have a drive-in theater about 20 minutes from where I live.
You using it?
It's nice to see a lot of that old stuff coming back.
Granny, are you rocking?
No, I got my thing that holds my tablet on my lap, and it,
Okay, that's what I thought. I was going to say that window behind you is coming and going. There you go. You're on a roller coaster. Ah,
oh, we're having a party on the porch.
there you go. I was just wondering.
Closest drive-in theater to me is about an hour, 45 minutes away. And the next closest one in Manitoba is in Thompson, which is about a 9-hour drive.
Actually, I think the closest one to me is a half-hour away, but I got to go across the bridge into Michigan. They have two of them. This side of Flint. Flint's an hour from me, so where Ron lives in Flint, same direction, an hour away, but about a half hour before Flint, there's a blue and a black screen, or blue and red screen. Driving right on 69, I-69. Shadow, when I was younger, we went to the
drive-in theater of my old hometown. They turned it into a trailer park.
That's who goes to a drive-in. People with beds at home.
Hey, Blake, how's it going, bud?
Hey, Blake, what's up?
Should pop up in chat so I see what's going on here. Hey, Blake, how you doing?
Doing good, Blake. Doing good.
Where's your partner in crime there, toy man?
Oh, he's at home.
Scotty?
Oh, well, you know, who knows what he's doing. He's probably still in doghouse.
I don't have him on. When you send them up a link or whatever, let them know we're up.
Yeah, I can give him a phone call.
Yeah, just give him a text. I can throw the link back in there again. I have him on Facebook, but I don't remember what it's under. So,
Scotty?
no. I don't know if I have him under his comma name. His name. So he keeping you up, Bruce?
Yeah, I'm beat.
Who beat you up?
Well, I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning to the sound of the thunderstorm happening.
Uh-huh.
And I stayed up and watched it for an hour because it was so pretty.
A pretty thunderstorm. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's so pretty about a thunderstorm?
Yeah, Ron had a twister come in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
We just had rain. That was
And then I got I got up 2 hours later and went to work.
All right.
A buddy of mine asked me to fill in for him for 3 weeks. He does a clean out at a secondhand shop.
Is that where you got that safe from?
No, that safe was street picking.
Oh.
You ever figured out how to get it open?
I went down, turned around a corner, went down a back lane, and there was husband and wife standing outside of the garage with the safe in the doorway, and they're sort of looking at it. And
how do we do this?
And the lady says, "Are you picking up scrap perchance?" She's English. They're both English.
Right.
And I says, "As a matter of fact, I am." She says, "Would you be interested in a safe?"
Sure.
I said, "A safe?" She says, "Yes, large metal box, very heavy." And I said, "Sure." So I pulled over and had a look at it, and I had 3/4 of the truck full.
Of course.
And
that's when you get the big bulky items. When
yeah.
you got half the truck full.
So I says, I can be back in an hour, because I figured scrapyard and back, unload.
Right.
And they says, "Oh, we have a conference call. Could you come back at 2:30? So I did. And backed the truck up to the door of the garage, and husband and I leaned it into the truck and pushed it, and it slid right in.
Cool.
Yeah.
How heavy was it?
Probably weighs 200 pounds.
Well, that's it.
Maybe more. Yeah, they're tin boxes back in the 1920s.
Right.
It's not like a cast iron one with 6-inch thick door.
Oh, I figured it would be cement lined or something there for fireproofing.
The history I read on it, there's asbestos line.
Oh, nice.
Cut down on weight.
So you don't want to open it up.
No, you want to be drilling holes in it.
Does it rattle?
No, there doesn't appear to be any gold in it.
Bummer. Bring it back. Bring it back.
They bought this house in 1969, and the safe was in the garage when they bought the house, and they've never opened it.
Oh my goodness.
So,
I do believe there is a young Canadian woman who is a safe cracker. You check her out on YouTube. She might even be in your neck of the woods.
I have a friend actually who's a locksmith, who's a lady.
Right. Might be the same one if she's on YouTube. You never know.
I don't think she is, but I was reading up on manipulating the dial.
Yep.
Turns out the safes from those vintages usually have a 10, 20, 30, like a 10 digit between the three numbers.
Right.
And from that, and from a guy with the exact same safe, I was able to find out what the left right is.
Okay.
So, and he, by manipulating the tumblers and marking it down, he was able to figure out what the combination of his safe was. So I'm just going to give it a try.
Why not? You got nothing to lose. Either it opens or it doesn't.
My buddy who lived up the street from my parents, who used to be a safe picker, he would drill them and then insert a little camera next to the lock, and then he would be able to see where the tumblers move.
Yep.
And then all he would do is he would cover over the hole he drilled with a little bit of body filler, and touch it up with a spray can, and then sell them.
You can break into anybody's house and know their combination.
Just about.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the safe.
Most of the ones you can.
Okay.
You're right.
Give me a beer when you're up.
This is what I'm drinking.
River water. Ah, really? That's worse than what I'm drinking.
The other thing I picked up.
Yeah, I seen that old Dutch oven you got.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I brought
what's
the
that?
lid in.
You brought the lid in because the pot's probably too heavy to carry.
No,
What size?
it's from a Dutch oven, Granny.
What size is it?
It's a number 9.
Really?
It's made in 1920, made
Here,
in
I can
Canada.
bring you up there. Hang on there.
Is it a Griswold by any chance?
The McLaren.
It's a McLaren. There's one that's identical to it, but it's been cleaned up and reseasoned, and they want 400 or 200 US for it.
Yeah, those are expensive. You can run them on eBay. I
Yeah.
got a skillet for my daughter. It was like a number 2 or number 1, I forget, and I got it for like $200.
Yeah.
And that thing is worth over $1,000 now.
Yeah, some of them get really, really expensive.
Yep.
This is an X. You can see the number inside, but it's a X604. And the pot,
X, is that a K? Looks like a K.
it's an X.
Okay.
There.
Oh, there you go. That's a better angle.
Yeah, and the pot is an X603.
Yep.
It's a matching unit.
Yeah.
And
they're
there's
not-
people out there who, if they've got the pot, they'll pay a fortune for the lid.
Oh, I brought the lid in. There's some stuff.
I got a whole collection of Griswold cast iron.
Yeah, they're more expensive than lodges.
Yep.
You go to buy one of these, the cheap ones that are made in China, they start at about $50. The lodges are 80 to 90
Yep.
for a new one. So
Well, I collected the old Griswold ones, and I got a whole bunch because they got different stamps. They got all kinds of different things. Heat rings on some don't, and there's a big bunch of things out there for those.
McLaren made just about everything out of cast iron. Cast iron registers,
Yep.
cast iron stoves, vents, chimney pieces, anything you could think of that they made in the 20s out of cast iron.
Yep.
The dampeners for a wood stove.
Yep, the damper. And those are really rare.
Nowadays, it's all Chinese.
Yeah, Chinesium.
Well, no, Chinese cast steel. There we go.
Yeah.
You can clean those cast iron. You got to have it's some sort of pull chemical, and you just take your battery charger, and you put one end on the cast iron, and then one end on the little grate to set it on, and you leave it sitting in that soup for a while, and it'll clean them things slick as a ribbon and make them look brand new.
You use
And,
borax. Use borax in the water
yep.
with 2 electrodes.
Yep.
And you can make a tank big enough for them out of just a wood frame and some plastic, some 6
Or a
plastic.
tote. I used a tote for mine.
Depending on how big they are, because a friend of mine did that with car parts for his antique car. Clean them all up.
Yep.
The other way is sandblast them.
Yep.
Yeah, but not sand.
No.
It's too rough. Your best bet would be using walnut shells.
Walnut shells is exactly right.
If it doesn't hurt, it'll take off the debris.
Yep. The pot isn't in here because it's sitting in a tub outside because there's whatever it was sitting on in the garage that it was in, it adhered itself to the bottom of it, so it's soaking in a bath of water outside so that it'll loosen it up.
Yep.
Put a little sunlight dish soap in with it.
If it doesn't work by tomorrow, I'll try that.
But all I done was use a little battery charger, one of the small ones you get from your vehicle, and it worked right.
Yep.
Yeah, you can. It's amazing what you can do with those items. Battery charger can do a lot of stuff, man. You can clean so much stuff with them. It's clean, and you can nickel plate also.
Yep.
With a battery charger. You can weld with a battery charger too.
Yep.
Hey, Blake.
Yeah, he's been in here for a while.
Yeah, I know he has, but I didn't notice where he said hi to me.
Well, I'm going to be right back. Everybody else is leaving for some reason. I need another beer. And like everything, beer is rented.
Oh,
Yeah, I told Dan next time he went live, send me a message, and that way I'd know. That worked out really well.
there you go.
Because you can't depend on the notifications all the time.
No, they seem to have quit working in some cases.
Yep.
Hey, Scrappin, welcome back.
Hey, Granny,
Hey,
I was going to show you the one we found. It's a store model. It's got all the words on the back of it that tells you how to take and to treat the pan.
yeah,
The date on it. Date on it's 1891.
really? Wow.
Wagner's. Yeah, it's got all
Wagner.
the words. The store model has got all the steps of how to season it written right
Yep.
on the pan.
Don't see too many Wagner ones out there. They're harder to find.
Every time I find an old cast iron skillet, it comes home. The only time I throw them away is if they're broke.
Mm-hmm.
And Dad keeps this one up in the shelf.
Yep.
Keeps it wrapped up like that. Keeps it on a shelf.
Oh yeah.
The whole back porch here's got cast iron skillets hanging on it.
Yeah. I got them hanging in my
We've
kitchen.
got 2 Dutch ovens.
I
Oh,
got
there
them
ain't
on
no
the
room left
stove.
in the kitchen for them.
I got a
use
waffle
that,
iron. It's got a big old base with it, and it's really cool.
We're getting down to a really nice, comfortable temperature here, 71 degrees Fahrenheit.
It was 21 here at about 8 o'clock. I don't know what it is now.
Yeah, it's about the same temperature. What do you got there, Bill? Hang on. Hang on.
That's so
Do it
great.
again.
It's a store model
Store model.
skillet that tells you exactly how to season the cast iron and everything. Right on it.
It's written right on it.
1819. Yeah.
Hey, Johnny Scrap, how's it going, bud?
From the date on it. Huh? I don't scrap those cast iron skillets. If they're not cracked or nothing, they get kept.
No, I know that. I said hi to Johnny Scrap.
Oh.
I didn't say scrap the skillet. You don't scrap them if they're good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You sell them or hang on to them.
Now, I got a number 12. It's got a slight crack in on the rim of it, but I've kept it and still used it. Actually.
Over $100 in Wisconsin, is it? Johnny
Price
Scrap, anywhere
is the same here.
I don't know what it is here. Last time I got paid for it was $80 a ton. So
130 here.
holy! But that's been a few weeks ago, so I don't know. That's when they took my bin away.
I guess I need to call my scrapyard to see what it's going for here now.
Yeah, for some reason everything's going up.
Yeah, I've been holding on to mine. I wouldn't let it go at the prices they was giving.
The only thing that ain't jumping high fast is aluminum.
Yep.
It's not needed.
Stainless ain't doing worth a dang here.
It went up about 8 cents a pound for me last time I brought some in. That was last week. So it was better than nothing.
Really here, and it really hasn't moved here.
They were talking that copper is going to go even higher than it is now.
I heard that. Heard that last week. I had somebody send that to me. I forget who it was. I told him I got paid about $3 a pound for number 2, and he said give it a couple weeks. He said it should be up to $4.50.
Dang.
I said, holy, that's going to be worth more than gold.
Stainless steel, 21 cents a pound.
What is it? 21?
21 cents a pound for stainless steel.
42 here.
That's pretty low. It's about 42
21. So I've been saving all of mine.
Oh, yeah, if you got a place to park it.
I've got.
I don't get much of it, so.
I bet I have something that nobody else has, though.
What's that?
A stainless steel toilet with the stainless steel toilet with the sink in the back of it. Come out of the jailhouse when they replaced it.
Prison special.
You get the bed too, or not?
No.
Bummer. The bed's pretty big.
If I'd have got the bed, I'd have made a workbench out of it. If I'd have got one of the beds, I'd have built me a workbench out of it.
Holy shit. $195 for a cast auto? Holy moly. Almost $200 a ton. Johnny, I'll send you my auto cast. Oh, there you go. Look, it even looks like river water.
Ain't nothing like Miller's Genuine Draft, man.
Detroit River Water?
Yep. That good old Detroit River, man. You ever see that water, how nice and dirty it is?
Kind of looks like a Thames River, doesn't it?
You watch your mouth.
The brake rotors here went up to $134 a ton.
Well, you need to go north there, Bill, and bring it to Wisconsin there and get $195 a ton for it.
The way I feel about it, it ain't going to rust away sitting in a pile someplace.
Yeah, not that fast anyways.
It's brake rotors. It ain't going to rust away.
No, they're not. The only way you get rid of them quick is you got to wear them
on a
out.
skid somewhere. Stack them on a skid somewhere in the yard and let them sit till a skid rots out. Then they might be worth something.
Yeah, you hit them with the lawnmower, remember where they are.
Oh, God.
No. Where the skid is on an old well pad.
Hey, Johnny Scrap, you want to come up? You can throw the link back out there.
Well, what area are you from, Johnny Scrap?
Come on up if you want to come up, buddy. Yeah, $4 a pound where he is.
Dang.
Racine, Wisconsin, Granny. He's not too far away from Apartment Scrapper. I think he's in the same neck of the woods.
Racine, I've been there. I've been everywhere, man.
You gonna start singing, are you?
Well, yeah, and it's true because I am a truck driver, so I have been pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Farthest south I've been is Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas.
Houston.
Otherwise, my regular destination was always New York.
Yeah, they kept trying to send me to New York. I said, there's the keys. Have a nice trip. Let me know how you make out when you get back.
Yeah, I went to Long Island, New York, the one time there with a flatbed full of rubber mats.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't allowed out of the truck. They escorted me in and escorted me out.
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
he's met
I did
you.
mostly Milwaukee and Chicago
Okay,
and St. Paul's, Minnesota.
right.
That was my run there. So
I had a dedicated run to Ben's Run, West Virginia all the time, and
Where in West Virginia?
Ben's Run,
Ben's
just
Run.
just over the Ohio border.
Okay.
You know where Marietta, Ohio is?
Yeah.
Just come over the water and
Yeah.
head a little bit east. They used to bring a
I'm all
transport.
the way down to the other end of the state. I'm in the southern section.
I brought in pop cans, bales of pop cans to a smelter there, aluminum smelter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I know me and my first husband, we had a really huge truck. I don't know what it was. It was ridiculously big. And we take all our load that truck up and go to Kentucky.
Right.
But that was like 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
Yeah, it's a little while ago. No, the best truck stop I ever stayed at was right there in Marietta. And right across the road from it, all you could eat buffet for $5.
Wow.
And I tell you, I crawled in the bunk every night with a big fat belly.
Yep.
A lot of places you don't get that. It's always fast food junk.
Yeah, I know. That stuff makes me sick.
Yeah, Johnny Aluminum is stagnant, just kind of hovering. He's getting $2.50 for Bear Bright.
Got $3.15 for it.
My Bear Bright staying right where it's at.
Shadow was saying there's 4 different grades of stainless. Well, you got the 300 and the 400. That's only 2 grades, really. Different thicknesses. 400 grade is magnetic. 300 grade is not magnetic.
I only pay for non-magnetic here.
Here, if it's magnetic, it goes in the shred pile.
Yep. Same here, because it ain't worth shit. Actually, sorry, it has climbed a little bit. I think it's worth a penny a pound more in shred.
Oh, God.
But that's if you want to tear it all apart and make sure it's clean magnetic stainless. You want to work real hard for that penny? Nope.
I had a barbecue today, and the handle was non-magnetic. So we had to walk into the house to get the Sawzall and bring it out to cut it off. And I just went, nope. Didn't be bothered. Wasn't worth the walk.
All you had to do is hit it with a sledge. It should have popped off. You burn a blade out trying to cut that stainless off. Stainless is a real prick to saw blade, so.
Shreddable steel here says it went up to 115 a ton. And I called the closest yard to me. They said, "Well, we're only paying 60 because we got to take and have the money to do the shipping."
Yep. That's the old excuse. When they use their own trucks. Ron's in the perfect town, man. They pay better in his town for the scrap.
Yeah, they do.
All the
I
scrap
started
yards
taking
here,
mine to Terre Haute, Indiana.
all the scrap yards here deal with London scrap yards, so they're only going to pay me squat because they got to make money when they bring it to London.
Yeah, Zubik's and London Salvage.
Yeah, there's another one.
I started taking mine all the way to Terre Haute, Indiana.
It's a nice little haul. You say hi to Scrap Kingdom on your way up, or what?
No, Terre Haute's closer to me. Scrap King is about 2.5 hours away. Terre Haute's only about 30 minutes away.
Oh, India. Sorry, you said
I'm south
Indiana.
of I-70 in Illinois.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm south of I-70.
Right.
He's way up north of me.
Yep. Yeah, Joliet. Or as he calls it, toilet.
If I ever get my truck running decent enough and have the gas money, I'd love to run up there and take and help him out for a day.
Yeah, he lost a helper, eh? His oldest daughter moved out today.
Oh no.
Yeah, she is about the only one that ever helped. His son helped a little bit.
Nah, the oldest one always helped. The oldest daughter, the youngest, wow, now she's in the junior high or whatever, so she's too busy. But the oldest daughter moved out with her boyfriend, or moved in with her boyfriend. They got an apartment together. So. The oldest boy doesn't like to help Dad because all his buddies say, "Oh, you shouldn't help a guy like that." Well, you shouldn't listen to your buddies. It's your father, for crying out loud. He bails him out all the time, you know.
Yep.
Anytime his boy's in trouble, Dad bails him out. Doesn't get any respect out of it at all. I don't even know if he's got a job.
That's kids for you, though. Seems like the more you do for them, the more they expect from the world.
Pretty much, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. Almost 2 hours. Ooh.
Oh, look at you go.
There you go.
They get brownie points for that or what?
You're on the free version?
Yep.
You watch your hours. You only get 20 hours a month.
Well, then I gotta stay up till 8 o'clock in the morning to get that in. I don't stream enough. I did it last weekend for 4 hours, and so there's 6 now. Yeah, I got lots left. What's
I've
today?
gone live one time in 6 months.
We only got 2 days left of the month, so I think
Only
I
for
got
a
time
little
to
over an
spare. Yeah, but you pay for it, right? Then you can have 10 people up.
Yep.
There's another one a bunch of them started going to that they can have a whole screen full of people.
Yeah, Zoom.
That they started using, I can't remember the name of it.
Zoom.
Yeah, that'll be.
Like that.
D-Live. D-Live.
I don't like that either.
Yeah, if you get too many people up there, it's hard to control it when you get about 10 people talking at once.
Yeah. I think 10 is good enough for StreamYards because I can have 10 up on my panel.
Well, yeah, you're paying for it, so.
Yeah, because I'm paying for it.
Oh, it's raining. What we need, more mosquitoes.
I'm so broke right now, I'm lucky to take and be able to pay for internet.
Well, that's not nice.
That's the way of the world.
You're gonna have to do some Scrap Kingdom style and go curbside. Start driving around.
I'll be shopping for a
I've
new car
tried.
tomorrow.
You're gonna what?
Shop for a
The
new
other
car.
4 scrappers that the other 4 scrappers that live in the city limits usually get to the curbside before I can because I live outside of town. I have to drive 15 minutes to get in town.
So you're just gonna have to get up early.
But I usually try and hit the little towns.
You have to go the night before. What are you getting?
Tried
there, Ron?
that. I've tried.
Oh,
I've gone in at midnight driving around looking for stuff.
Hey, Phil.
I've been looking at two different types of BMWs, Charger.
really?
Yeah.
You get rid of the Charger?
Well, my 300 won't start.
Oh,
I put the key in it because I go to work on Thursday night. I go and get in the car Thursday night, stick the key in. Nothing. All right. Get my battery charger out and check the battery. If the battery's fully charged, there's something in the ignition. It's like, I hate those electronic ignitions.
oh, they're nuts, man. It's not your key fob. Hey, Coots, how's it going,
No,
bud?
not the key
Are
fob.
you leaving, Granny?
No, I was waving to everything spicy and you coons.
Okay. No, I see them. The link is out there. If one of them want to come up. There's
So
room for one more.
pass up.
It might not be there now for them.
I got
Well, then I'll repost it.
I got 4 different choices of cars that I'm looking at. It's a 300, Charger, a Camaro, and the 5 Series BMW.
Okay.
They have a lot of problem with them V6 Camaros. They have a lot of problem with the wiring.
Mm. Well, the Camaro I'm looking at, it's got a 4-banger in it.
Trying to get drowsy so he can go to bed.
Lord have mercy, spicy.
But I'm leaning towards the to the 300.
Well, get the key in like that anyway, there.
So,
Mr. You can't see me if you want to come up, buddy. I think he's an hour behind us in time. I think it's only 11:20 where he is.
yeah, and everything Spice, how you doing? Oh, and you can't see me? No, yes, we can.
There's another scrapper. And of course, everything spicy you can tell by his name.
Well, he is.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how a guy can torture himself like he does. Holy shit.
He is a beast. A total beast.
I'm
So what you're
surprised.
trying to say is he's a sucker for punishment.
Yeah, he's a glutton for
Yeah.
punishment. Big glutton. But he does it to himself. Until you throw a little money at him and challenge him, and then he even gets worse.
And he comes up and says, I'm married. Yes, so are we.
There you
Join
go.
the club.
Is that why you're like that, spicy?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why anybody would want to do that, man. I'm surprised he's got taste buds left in that mouth of his.
Some
I've
people
watched several of the streams. Very entertaining.
Yes, he is.
some people can do it, some people can't. I can't do it.
He seems to relish in eating that stuff and then sitting around complaining how badly it makes him feel.
Yeah.
And I go, why eat it?
I like a little spice in my food, but he takes it way too far.
Well, yeah, there's no food left anymore. It's just the spice.
That's his thing, though. It's, you know.
I didn't know you could get peanut brittle
Yeah.
spicy like that.
That's what he
though.
likes.
Yep.
Come here.
Yeah, he makes a jalapeno pepper look like a tomato.
Yeah, I know.
It's about that strong.
Oh, I can handle a jalapeno. I can handle a chili pepper. It's just some of those others that he gets that are
Yeah,
seem like they're way, way too hot. But I use it if I eat a jalapeno or a chili, it goes in soup or something to flavor it.
he tastes everything just fine. That you know of. I think we need a tasting challenge with him one day. Somebody who hasn't killed their taste buds
Well,
compared
he
to
don't really do very good with buttermilk, though.
who the hell does? My parents drank that because they're Dutch, and
Buttermilk and pig's feet.
oh, I hated buttermilk. Oh, I couldn't stand the smell of it, let alone
Those
taste
are
it.
his nemesis.
That's right too. He did that buttermilk with pig's feet that one
I
night.
know. That's the worst I've ever seen him react to anything.
Uh, nobody knew if it was outdated or not either. Could have just gave him roadkill. Here, try this.
That was so funny.
Oh yeah.
I like buttermilk and I like pig's feet. So that, to me, it was,
Nah, I'm not a big pork eater. I do like my bacon. That's about it. And ham for
I
Christmas.
remember going to
How
a
can you afford to buy it?
girl's mother's place one time.
Bacon here,
Down
Bill, is
here,
on sale. $3 a pound. That's how I buy it.
The mother was a cook in an old folks home, and she was making pig's feet in tomato, like stewed tomatoes.
Right?
And she had a roaster about 2.5 feet long by 2 feet wide, full of pig's feet with this stewed tomatoes on top, and that's what she was feeding the guests for
oh my.
supper.
You'd have it cooking all day long.
It was going in the oven in middle of the afternoon, so it would have 3 or 4 hours of rendering.
Yep. Bill on
She
the
asked
same
if we
way.
would like to come back for dinner. I was with her daughter, and I politely declined. Toenails are not my favorite meal.
Ham hocks.
Yeah. I use ham hocks to cook my beans.
Be all right to make a soup. Let it stew.
we have one store here that you can go in and buy the whole side of bacon, and then they'll slice it for free. But they had a fire. That store hasn't been open for about 4 weeks.
Oh,
One of their freezers caught on fire.
probably a mouse.
Here.
Went
Yeah,
down pretty quick, didn't it?
I got to restock my freezer. I come home that day from getting my operation on my mouth, and the girls had left the freezer open.
Oh,
Yeah. So
that's
So
not
you
good.
cooked a whole bunch
freezer
of stuff.
before, an empty freezer now. I'm like, Jesus God.
You almost need a warning bell when it stays open too long.
Oh Jesus. I could
Or a
not
law.
believe it.
Yeah, lock. Keep them out.
Everything had unthawed just enough to where there's no way you
The
could
old
use it.
freezers used to have built-in locks.
Oh, you're drinking an MG. Here, Johnny Scrap will let you see what I'm drinking. Good old Canadian beer. Labatt Blue.
Now you get paid back for them bottles, though, don't you?
Yep, 10 cents a piece. Well, you pay for them anyway, so.
So you're borrowing the bottle and drinking the contents.
I'm borrowing it too because I get rid of it later. That's the way beer works. It's all rented. Just a rental fee I pay for both the bottle and the liquid. Yeah, Miller Genuine Draft. That's what Toy Man's drinking, right? Tony Scrap was saying he's drinking the same stuff.
There you go.
MGD.
Yeah.
I bought a 6-pack 2 weeks ago, and there's still 5 in the refrigerator.
Well, what the hell are you waiting for? I think they're chilled.
Yeah, the wife came home with 12 of these, and I got 8 left.
Oh, she drank 4 on you, did she?
No, I drank the 4. Plus, I still have a Guinness upstairs. 2.
What were you drinking this morning?
Or
Home place.
Oh, okay.
That was my Friday morning beer.
Yeah, I know. Friday after work beer.
That's right. Friday after work, because Friday morning is more or less my private evening.
That's right. You
When I
done
work
work.
nights. Don't forget my my days and everything are reversed. So
Yeah, because of your new job.
that's right.
Yeah, you went back to the old ways.
I work nights, so nights to me is daytime, and daytime is nighttime for me.
Exactly.
So
Dark is
funny,
light.
it's funny
I've been there.
so when I sit out in the back deck and I got a beer and it's 7 in the morning, they're coming out going, and they're looking at me. You drank a beer already? 7 in the morning. I just got off work. It's my evening. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. Then you really get it messed up and pour it on your Rice Krispies.
Oh, God.
Little snap, crackle, and burp.
Yep.
Snap, crackle, burp.
Yep.
Well, it's quite common. You sit out in the back and you're early in the morning, you're slugging back a beer, and neighbors looking at you going, "How?"
You just say the bar's open somewhere.
That's right. Breakfast of champions.
There you go. You drink your coffee, I drink my beer.
Right.
Yep. A lot of times I stop somewhere and the guy asks, "Oh, you want a coffee? It's gonna be a little while." I said, "Don't drink stuff." "Well, what do you drink in the morning?" I said, "Pepsi." "What do you drink Pepsi for?" "Well, they don't allow me to drink beer while I drive." Gotta drink something.
Well, you can always drink root beer.
Yeah, root beer. I tried it. Don't taste very good.
Well, it's raining here now. Can you hear it?
No, because I can hear mine. It's raining here.
It's a pouring.
I have a little tin awning over the back door here, and it makes a hell of a noise.
Well, not raining here yet.
I'm pushing it.
No, never mind. We don't need it pushed our way.
You're bragging that it ain't raining here yet. What are you worried about? You're in the house.
You pushed it too hard, it went past them and come here.
Wow, that did a U-turn.
Canadians, they complain about the rain, and then when it snows, they complain about the snow.
Who does? I don't complain about snow. I complain we don't get enough. We never get enough snow. That's my complaint.
That's why I live in southern Ontario, because it's a little bit warmer down here than it is up where Bruce is.
Yeah.
It doesn't get as cold down here.
We got three measurable snowstorms last year, all winter.
Last time I went out west in the wintertime, it was minus 60 degrees. And I stepped out of the truck and walked 20 feet, and my coat froze. Minus 60.
That's it. Minus 60.
That was freaking cold.
Dang.
I didn't dare shut the truck off.
No, because it won't start. I used to work for a company in Sarnia here, a fishery called Purdy's Fishery. And I had the job going out in the lake, catching, bringing in the nets and all that. And then work inside where they cut and strip and clean and everything. And then I put the fish in the flash freezer.
Oh yeah.
While you're completely soaked in a wet slicker. You go in the freezer, put the trays in, come out, and you're walking like this. You're frozen solid already. That was not a fun job.
Well, at least one good thing about me trucking when I was going out west. At least I got to go through the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, there you go.
That was fun. It was fun. Shan Dog, how you doing, bud? Or not Shan Dog, Shadows. Sorry, my bad. Oops, I just bushed up his name.
Yeah, Shadow, Granny's sitting outside in your front porch there. And I got it through the window here, so either one you're hearing, probably Granny's is louder.
Yep.
Yeah, we have that same problem over here. We got people who just don't want to slow down in the wintertime, and they figure because they got a 4-wheel drive, they can go anywhere. Yeah, you're going places all right, upside down in the ditch.
Not me.
Well, if they don't know how to drive, that's true. Just because you got a 4-wheel drive don't mean that you can just take off flying like it's summertime.
Oh, but people do.
I know they do. Drives me crazy.
Especially the ones that have the little SUVs that are supposedly all-wheel drive.
Well, yeah, exactly.
They think they can go anywhere.
I got all-wheel drive. Look at me. Look at me go through the snow. Oh, look at me going upside down in the ditch.
Yeah, look at me. Are you leaving, Bruce?
See you later.
If it's snowing that bad,
All right, Bruce. Later,
it's
buddy.
snowing that bad, I don't have to go. I'll stay home.
Great seeing you.
Where you going? Sleepy time?
It's going sleepy time.
Oh, well.
Remember, I'm an old man.
All right. Yeah, you are.
Oh, yeah, we forgot.
But it's only 11:30 where you are. What's the matter with you?
I've seen you stay up till 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
last
week
week-
nap this afternoon. I worked.
Yeah.
Was it last weekend?
And I slept all day.
Because we left Ron's stream, and I started the stream up with you and Scott.
I saw Ron stream about 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, so did I. I wasn't on it, but I seen it.
And I was just finished watching the thunderstorm, and I went, shit, no, I'm going to bed.
Yep, he was on Jimmy C's stream first.
But
Oh,
you
I
have
drove-
a good one
I
tomorrow,
drove
Bruce.
to Ontario yesterday and back. So
Well,
the
hey, you're bringing that
Anyway.
stuff in tomorrow. Good luck with it.
Shadow's Edge, nice to meet you. See you later.
All
Everyone
right,
else?
have a good one. Have a good sleep, buddy.
Hugs.
Have a nice day tomorrow.
Bye, Otis.
Bruce is a nice person.
Yeah, he is. Very nice guy.
Now, does his 4-legged blanket go to bed with him? Does that 4-legged blanket go to bed with him, I wonder?
Yep,
Keep him warm?
it's his puppy dog. He used to have 2 of them. The one passed away, I think, about a year ago.
Yep.
I just shut my air conditioner off because it's getting chilly in here.
No, the temperature's going up here. Actually, it's 72 now.
Mm.
Heat waves moving in.
That air conditioner's been running all day long.
Yeah,
That AC
So
unit's been
far,
running all day long.
mine's been running all day too. The window's wide open. That's my AC. I got mosquitoes in here.
You need to get yourself a bug zapper.
I have one.
Right here. Obviously, it's not working.
I don't have it plugged in.
Oh,
You know, up until the end of July, we haven't had a single mosquito on this property. August rolled in, all of a sudden we got thousands of them. Uh-oh. That's a catastrophe.
yep, that's another one.
Dang, that's cool, Johnny Scrap.
Ice cream truck operator. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But around here in West Virginia, people don't throw nothing away. They keep everything.
Even if it don't work, still keep it.
Yeah, they will.
Hey, we kept old fridges and freezers mainly because kept their horse feed in it, kept the rodents out of it.
Yep.
That's what I do that around here to sell it to the farmers. Large freezers.
Yep, you need it. Keeps the mice out of your feed.
These dang hillbillies around here, though, don't get rid of nothing.
No, they don't.
Pick them up
That's
for
why
free
I'm so
and sell them
excited
for
getting that.
$20 to the farmer.
That's why I'm so excited getting the jump on that man today and getting that angle iron.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I scored one.
So what are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. It's nice looking iron. I swear, a person could build a trailer with it.
That much?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
65 degrees and 51 for the low. That obviously it's got to be Fahrenheit because that's Celsius.
That's pretty warm.
Yeah.
If things work out here in about another 5 to 7 days, I'll be pulling home a whole house trailer
Wow. How
You
you
gonna move
gonna do
in?
that?
with my truck.
You gonna move in?
And the roof is shot on it. The roof's shot on it.
Okay.
Mm.
But it's a 1953.
Oh, girl.
1953 house trailer.
Is it stable
All
enough?
steel. Oh yeah.
Well, it'll be a good trailer frame.
They
under
wanted to
it
get it away, but I told them they had to get tires put back on it.
Well, yeah, that helps.
And Shadow, just so you know, it's 21 degrees Celsius here, which is 70 Fahrenheit for you people in America.
Well, it's 70 here.
And Monday is going to be 75, 77, 76, 78, 67, 68, 74, and 74 for the rest of the week.
Oh, 70s.
Yeah. Right now it's 71. Tomorrow's going to be 70. Monday, 75. Tuesday, 77. Wednesday, Thursday, 76, 78. Friday,
Right.
Saturday, 67, 68. And then Friday, Saturday, Monday, 74.
No rain.
No rain in the forecast. All it says is partly sunny, partly sunny, mostly cloudy, mostly cloudy, mostly cloudy.
Whatever you want. A little paint here, a little paint there.
There you go. I am the Toy Man Weatherman.
And see, you're paid whether you're right or wrong.
That's right.
Nobody cares. The way shit's going on nowadays, who really cares?
It's the only job you can fuck up and not get fired for.
So far, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But if you're caught walking down the street, you can get beat up. Damn you, weatherman!
Yeah, the only thing the weatherman gets is a lot of hate mail.
Yeah. You wrecked my date last night, you son of a bitch.
Let's see if I can get this started and show you, Dan.
Oh, hang on. Let me blow you up. Oh, you dropped it.
Oops.
Ouch.
Yes,
Ow.
you did.
Hold on a second. Let me get this thing back going.
I'm waiting.
Good Lord, God.
Granny, you gotta watch out dropping the laptops.
I dropped it
They
once
got
and broke
porcelain
it.
discs in them and they'll shatter them.
It's not a laptop, it's a tablet. I know all about computers. I used to
Oh.
be an IT manager.
Granny knows how to beat them up the right way and still make them function.
Yep. Hold on. Here goes.
Here goes.
Yeah.
See, it's two big pieces that's already welded together.
Oh, I thought they were single pieces. Oh, they're
No.
frames. How the hell did you get that in your van?
I can get anything in my van if it
Wow. They look like trailer frames.
I know.
Oh, they even got checker plate on them.
Yep.
Holy moly. So what you building out of them?
I don't know. It's a good start there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Real good start. Just need some suspension.
Yeah, I know.
Or an axle with some wheels. Who cares? You're not riding in it.
Right. Now find the rest of my stuff and fail.
Yeah, build the floor, put a porta potty on top of it, and away you go.
Find me a welder somewhere cheap enough.
What you building? A shitter on wheels.
You'll make it
Harbor Freight there for their little 110 MIG welders.
Yeah, I could do that.
They're non-gas because they have flex core wire.
It's been years since I welded, but I'm sure I could do a refresher. And
Well, if you have one, maybe you can scoop up an old arc welder
If
somewhere.
you're a beginner, it don't have to look good. It just has to hold.
What?
If you haven't welded it a long time, it don't have to look good. It just has to stay together.
Yeah, I know how to make it do that. I know how to burn it weld in. Done that years ago.
Yeah, you can do it with a battery charger.
Yeah.
A couple welding rods and away you go. Be amazed what you can glue together. Ron's going, what the hell? Well, we're getting hillbilly style now.
Yeah, but that guy, he had a big old fancy Cadillac SUV, looked new. And he had hold of those, and he was looking at them, and he had them over to his vehicle and trying to figure out how to get them. And I was like, ain't no way. I had to run down the trailer, so I ran down there, and I said, okay, I'm going to go back up there. And he packed them up all pretty and neat, and me and one of my girls just grabbed them and put them in the back of the van.
Yeah.
Along with like 3 pallets.
Who needs your $80,000 SUV when your van will work just fine?
That's right.
Especially a Cadillac.
Well, he couldn't use his SUV. It was too fancy. He didn't want to tear it up.
That's right. Paid too much money for that thing.
I got my old van out there, busted shock and all, went ahead and got it.
Yeah, if it wouldn't fit inside, you could have put it on the roof.
Yep, I actually got kayak racks up there, and you wouldn't believe the stuff that I put up there. Those kayak racks, I don't even have to tie it down real good because it just grabs it.
There you go. You haven't been out scrapping in a while. See, there
I had
you
an
go.
uncle one time.
Hmm?
I had an uncle one time went out and bought a brand new truck. He kept walking paces back and forth in the backyard and everything, had tailgate down on it. He says, I just know somehow that bed's going to get all scratched up in the back. Finally, he got tired of pacing back and forth. He grabbed a cinder block and just threw it in the bed and let it slide all the way to the front and hit the front of the bed. He says, well, now I don't have to worry about it. The last time I seen that truck, they were driving down the road with a bed load of carp in it. The whole bed was level all the way to the tailgate with carp.
Ooh. I'd like to find me
That
an
was
old
back when they used my family used to take and can it. And have carp patties.
I'd like to find
Pressure
me an
cook
old
it and can
60
it.
model truck because they're easy to work on.
Well, my neighbor over here that's Wabash Outdoors, he gets them old square body Chevys and takes and fixes them up and takes and keeps them on the road, keeps driving them.
Yep. An old truck has got points and plugs in it.
Well, did you find Scott there, Ron, or not?
No. We'll give him a text, see what he's doing.
Getting wet willies from his wife.
Whoa! Clark County's sitting up here at the county line waiting on Crawford County. Wonder what's going on tonight.
Yeah, Johnny Scrap. Well, be careful down that.
Whatever it is, I'm glad I'm at home.
Dang, wonder what's going on up that way, Johnny Scrap.
That's where that.
That's where what?
That's where the black guy was shot in the back by the cops.
Oh no, not another one.
It was a couple nights ago. They've been riding ever since. He's the one paralyzed in the hospital, handcuffed to the bed. And everybody's doing all this Black Lives Matter shit there for him. Like all the basketball, the baseball, the hockey, they're all boycotting their games for him. I don't understand it. The guy's a criminal to begin with, and yet they're acting like he's been holier than God.
Mm-hmm.
It's been all over Facebook and the news.
I don't watch the news.
If you're on Facebook, it's thrown at you all the time. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't go on Facebook.
I don't condone it, but I'm getting sick and tired of it too.
Yeah.
All lives matter, not just black lives. I'm sorry.
I just live in my own little world and don't worry about it.
Everybody's gonna stop playing the race card. It's gonna come to it now.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Like really. I can understand where they're
I live
coming
out here in the sticks.
But don't go around
everything.
destroying other people's livelihood because you're pissed off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem with the
That
riding.
makes no sense whatsoever.
Yep.
You want to protest, that's fine. But if you're going to protest and start destroying other people's livelihood, I have no respect for you at all.
And looting. You know?
Yeah, they're destroying their own community and then they complain because they have no place to buy nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And if you think that's going to cause, it's going to force change, you're wrong. It's not going to force change.
No, you're going to go backwards.
Destroy property, the more people are going to look at you and go, yeah, you're just a freaking idiot.
Opportunists.
I'm sorry to say it, but you are, basically, because you're not going to change anything by destroying other people's livelihoods and property.
No. And basically, they're just stealing. We're robbing and stealing. That's what they're doing.
Yep. You want change? Do it the peaceful way. Don't destroy.
Have you noticed the worst part is about this BLM? There's 90% white people in it.
I know.
The blacks aren't even fighting for the BLM.
College students.
They just got people that have nothing better to do. That's what I look at.
Well, yeah, that's basically what it is.
They're bored. got a riot tonight. Okay, I'm in.
I mean, yeah, sure, I'll set fire. I'll destroy someone's livelihood. I don't give a shit because I'm an asshole.
Exactly. I know. And then you and I have a bunch of people over for a party, and we're charged for having too many people around, spreading COVID.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't have called it a get together. You should have called it a riot.
Yeah. No, we're protesting. We have the right to party. But
Yeah.
we don't have the right to destroy other people's livelihoods and property.
Yep. Like they had the one guy on the news there that he was a furniture company. His grandparents started the business.
Oh man.
Burned to the ground. Like he seen it on the news, but then when he got there in reality, like stood in front of the building after it's been, like even the I beams were bent like that from the heat.
Oh yeah.
Just burnt right down to nothing. Like, and he says, for what? He says, I didn't do anything to anybody. My parents didn't do anything. My grandparents didn't do anything. You know, like innocent bystanders, what he was.
Yep. And that's not something they can recover from very easily,
Good night, kiddo.
if at all.
Have fun at work tomorrow.
No, pretty much he lost all of his family heritage when they burnt the building. Lost the family business and everything.
No, it's not
I got somebody right now that's been
Yeah.
threatening me for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, somebody threatened me for the last 3
Tell me
weeks.
I'm gonna wake up one night, my truck's gonna be on fire and everything else.
Oh,
Did you say you had somebody threaten you, Toy Man?
what's that?
What'd you say?
Well, he said he had something threaten him and his truck was on fire.
Oh,
Threatened to burn it.
Mm.
My ex is
Shadow.
the guy.
Shadow, what's the matter with you? You haven't taken that motor apart yet? You got a swamp cooler. Haven't taken the motor out of it yet. You see the young kids from Sault Ste. Marie are back on making videos again. Free is better, 86.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. They tore a above the range microwave apart. I mentioned to them about the extra little motors that are hidden inside. So I don't know if they found them or not. Microwaves are my specialty, man.
Well, my yard here wants nothing but empty casing.
Wants what?
They want nothing but the empty casing when you bring it in.
Right. That's the
You
way it
got to
should
take
be.
pop the plastic off the door to get that mesh out of the door.
Oh, yeah?
that's what they get from me because I turn mine completely down. Of course, they get all the
You
extra.
know, mesh out of the door.
No, I don't touch the door. I leave it on. Yeah, now he's being charged as an adult for that. He killed 2 of them and 1's wounded. That was at the same protest. 17-year-old kid went in there with his AR-15. Unless you're in the military, what do you need an AR-15 for? You don't go hunting rabbits with those, do you?
I'm hunting squirrels.
Yeah, be very,
Well,
very.
let's go
Every
right
time I
out
load
that
on the
tree.
squirrel, what's left of the squirrel? Nothing.
Well, let's go right out that tree.
Poof, poof, poof. That's all you're going to see when you hit them. Yeah, I don't get it.
Squirrels, I use the pellet gun.
That's what we call great white hunters.
Great white hunters. Squirrel hunters.
Yeah, blows them squirrels right out of them trees with them overkill guns.
Yeah, and then you went one size bigger and went after the coons.
Crazy.
The old garbage pandas. Speaking of garbage panda, I got one showing up right now. I think the tray's empty.
I was feeding mine, but they all grew up and took off.
Nah, mine are growing. They didn't take off yet. I think this one's back for thirds tonight. Oh, a hungry little bugger.
Well, you better order some pizza for them.
Hey, they get the leftovers.
I was out there watching them one night. I got a bunch of saltwater taffy from the food pantry. I took it all out of the package and I put it in a little box and sat it out there and sit and watch the little suckers try to eat that saltwater taffy.
Feel like bubble gum.
It was comic.
You like chewing
They
bubble
ended
gum.
up cleaning it all out.
What's up? Where? Oh, the wife's got a spider.
Uh-oh.
I didn't come kill the spider.
Spider hunt.
I get out to 22 on them spiders.
Dan's on a spider hunt.
Night, Redmond.
Get the air rifle out and shoot the spider.
Hey, no kidding, Toy Man. I used to live way back in the we had an outhouse, and there was
wolf spiders here.
There was this big ass wood spider, bigger around than it was. You could see it. He's sitting on the porch. The door would be open. You could see it in there crawling around.
Oh yeah.
So every time you had to go to the outhouse, you were scared to death that spider's going to jump on your hind end. So I was sitting on the porch one day, and the 22 happened to be there beside him, his rifle. And I saw that spider, and I ain't did nothing, and I hit it. And the only thing that was left was its legs was sticking out of the wood. That was one big spider.
Good luck with that load tomorrow there, Redmond.
I used to have one of those air rifles when I was a kid that you crank over and it just makes a lot of noise when you pop it.
Yep.
I seen a spider growing up the side of the house one day and I cocked it and I put it right up against it and went bang and went.
You gave it a push.
I gave it a push, all right. Mashed it right into the brickwork.
Well, it'd been nice if been YouTube around back then, and I could have got that on video. That would have been a viral one.
Here's what happens to compressed air when it hits a little body.
Oh yeah, kaboom!
Went to move one of the stoves over here out of Scrap Mountain and see black.
Oh, it's freezing up, Bill.
No, he's freezing up.
Again?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're going to have to reboot it. Give it a kick. Boom. Now you're working fine. Speak.
I think I bumped a button.
Uh-oh.
Say, broke a button.
No, I bumped it. I was sitting right over the camera, the icon. I think I might have an arrow away from it. I don't know why I have so much trouble here with it syncing up. out here in Illinois, it seems like you have more trouble in the summertime than you do in the wintertime with it.
Sounds like they haven't upgraded the internet yet over there.
Yeah.
They did a major
They
upgrade
don't
of the.
upgrade nothing until they don't upgrade nothing here until it quits.
Mm.
It took them
better
almost
have been
7
good.
weeks to fix the cell phone tower that blew out. I've got an 11-minute video that won't upload. I've tried it 3 times and it won't upload.
Scrapped. I know he was in the police academy.
And the file too big. 11-minute video, maybe the
It's
file's too
11
big.
minutes.
Hmm.
Well, what's the camera setting set at? I mean, you know what I'm talking about, boy, man.
Yeah.
1080.
40 or 720 or what is that set at?
With JPEG format.
1080.
What?
1080.
1080.
I haven't found. Yeah, it was off the go. Pro.
You might need to turn your camera settings down.
What it's been set on since I got it.
Well, you might need to set the camera settings
Little
down.
video playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the file's too big, it won't upload properly. You have to condense that file down.
As you said, I ain't figured out how to edit yet. I can get the video onto the computer, but then I get lost trying to switch it from where I upload it before I get it into the file to take and get it to the editor program.
Mm.
Yeah,
I do my uploads on cellular, and it goes faster than it does on the home internet.
you might have to change the setting
I
when
tried
you're
that. I tried to
recording
put the chip in my phone.
right?
Yeah.
I tried taking the chip out and putting it in my phone, and it still won't upload it. It keeps coming back saying that there was a problem uploading the video.
Yeah, we're working on that around here.
That's probably because the file's too big.
Yeah.
If the file is too big, you have to condense it down a bit more. You have to shrink it down. Once you shrink it down, it'll upload pretty quick.
Yeah, instead of an 8x10, you got to do a 5x7.
Yeah, well, basically, when I shoot videos on my phone, I download them into my computer, and then I go into my editor and do everything over there, and then condense it down, and then it doesn't take that long to load up on YouTube.
Yeah, mine don't take long to upload, even using the cellular.
It wasn't a scrap video. It was just a bunch of us riding from here down to the river on the side by sides.
It doesn't matter what video, it's a video.
Together.
Yeah.
Be a scrapping video or play video, sex video, whatever, it doesn't matter. Video is a video.
And the longer the video, the longer it takes it to upload.
Yep. If the format's too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Shadow said, the format is.
Pick this little thing up.
What's that?
But I'm still trying to figure it out.
Do it again.
It's a
GoPro?
cheapy knockoff.
Oh, knockoff.
It's just a cheapy knockoff. Yeah.
Hey, don't knock those. I got one. Mine's Ape Man. It works damn good.
Says it works at 720p. It's got the waterproof case with it.
Yep, Shadow's Edge.
That's my little cheapy GoPro. Just a cheapie, $30.
I just need to take a watch. I need to start watching more editing videos, but there's a lot of them that don't actually show you what they're doing with their hands to take and what buttons to hit and stuff like that.
Yep, I know.
Is the problem I have. I'm still a little bit computer illiterate.
You and me both, buddy.
Well, you come leaps and bounds there, Dan.
Yeah, the only editing I know how to do is hit that pause button because my camera has it on it. A lot of cameras don't have a pause button. You either stop or start, stop or start. Mine will literally pause, and then I hit it again, and it continues on playing like I never even did anything to it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why I hung on to it. It's actually, it used to be my wife's cell phone.
Yep.
Samsung 8. But it's got the pause feature in it, so that's what I use it for. Just a camera, not a phone. It will hook up to the Wi-Fi. I'm trying to figure. It's too small for me to see with my eyes to do the streaming with it. Because I can't. I don't know how you guys can do that working on your phones like that when you're walking around streaming. I have trouble seeing it as it is, let alone trying to stream it.
I also have a tablet and a laptop.
I don't have a
$370 laptop.
I have what I'm on right here.
I've got about 50 of them. Want me to send some so you can fix them?
Yeah, do they work?
I've got laptops, computers, and
Most
everything.
of the ones I got are the ones that were straight. The computer store had a sale. They said bring in an old laptop and you'll get a low price thing for a new one.
Right.
So I ended up with about 50 of them.
Wow.
But some of them were so old that
they won't work very well.
most of them are just pretty much outdated.
Need to scrap them.
Have you tried taking a laptop apart yet, Dan?
Nope.
Oh, I hate laptops.
Yeah, well, when you take it, if you ever do, make sure you go buy the eyeglasses screwdrivers. Yeah, there's little bitty screws in that. Hundreds of them.
Hammer.
I mean,
taking them apart, not
yeah,
the
but a lot
problem.
of them are
Putting
filled
them
with
back
aluminum
together.
casings inside of them, and they're rough to get apart. I got a box over there now. When the computer store moved, I got about 60 brand new screens.
That'll change it. Put you in 4K mode, will it? Shadow, you want to come up here? We'll send you the link.
I've never seen Shadow's Edge on a live stream.
He's buying that 1 terabyte micro SD card to turn his phone into a 4K.
Yeah.
For the recording. Because he says he has the same as mine with the pause feature in it. Oh, I'm getting lots of lightning here now.
Uh-oh.
I thought I heard a little rumble in the backyard. Toy Man, you got any lightning yet?
Nope.
Just starting here.
Got nothing. No rumbling, no rain. I just looked outside. Nothing's happening.
It got windy for a bit here too, so I almost think we're in the middle of it.
Oh, I got your crickets now.
Yeah, I got them too. They're singing like crazy.
Uh-huh. Actually, you can join on your phone with StreamYard.
So he doesn't have Streamlab.
Yeah,
Even
it's
if you're not
StreamYard.
monetized now,
Pardon?
even if you're not monetized now,
What?
because I'm
Yeah,
still not monetized.
you
Neither
can
am
join
I.
a stream. You can join somebody's live stream on a phone.
Oh, yeah, I've done it many times.
Yeah.
I'm not monetized there, Bill. I don't have enough.
I have finally passed 660.
I'm not at 1,000 yet either. So
You're getting closer, Dan.
yeah, slowly. Seems like I'm at a snail's pace right now.
Same way it's been with me.
Oh, I've
Keep,
been at a snail's pace ever since I had to restart my new channel, seeing how my other channel got hacked.
Yeah, I know it did.
So
I don't know how the hell that happened.
you keep live streaming though, Dan. You'll be close to your hours, but
No, I'm way past the hours, Granny.
then you're going to be there. It's going to happen.
I'm almost at 12,000 hours already.
Yeah. Well, you keep doing what you're doing, going to the different
Need
places.
the subscribers.
Yep. Joining the different streams, and you'll pick people up.
That's all I
Yeah.
do.
I might have to change my name again.
Why?
I don't know.
yeah,
Different. Hey?
just leave it the way it is.
Yep.
I used to be 2448 Toy Man. Now I'm RWC Toy Man.
You
You're
drive
28, 48. Then you were just RWC.
Yeah.
Oh, see that?
I see him, and when I see him, I'm like, okay, what do I call him? Who is he this time? Ron, right?
That's right.
Ron.
That's his name. That's his real name, Ron.
There's a picture of the sandbar down there that we go riding on down here on the river.
Sandbar, that's the beach.
That's the sandbar down here on the Wabash.
Looks like the beach. Sandbar is usually about 100 feet out when you walk out, get deep, and then get shallow again. That's generally a sandbar. At least that's the way we term it.
Yeah.
That's how big it is here.
Not as big as
You get down, you got to drive down the embankment, then it goes down onto the sand.
some of the beaches around here, like Grand Bend and that. You can just go out there with your vehicle and drive right out on it.
Well, you know what, Dan? It's
Well, you can't do that with
here.
Pickleball anymore because the lake's right up to the shoreline.
What was that, Granny?
It's 1:16 here. I think I better head to bed.
Yeah, that's what it is here.
Yep.
We're in the same time zone.
Plus, I'm starting to have too much filling over here. I'm gonna have to go take my medicine.
We'll
Ah,
pop some pills.
yep, one at least. Had fun. Thanks for having me up,
Thanks for coming here.
and I'll try to catch you more often.
Oh, hey. I just have to let you know when I'm up.
Yep.
All right, Granny, you get yourself a good night's sleep. It was nice seeing you again.
You too, Ron.
Take care.
Bye, guys. Nice crap
See you later.
Bye-bye.
All the stuff in your yard, Dan.
Hey,
There's our backyard. All the cars.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You got lots of scrap to get rid of.
No, those most of those vehicles are tied up in a living will.
That's
Too many
even worse.
family members want them. Oh, that one is a 1950 Dodge panel van. And we've got about 5 different members of the family that want it.
The highest
The old
bidder.
Ford truck's the first truck my dad ever bought.
The highest bidder gets it.
So,
That's the way it should be, right?
Dad always says, well, they ain't hurting nothing sitting there.
Nope. Just the vehicle sitting there rotting out.
Well, we move them around. They all run. It's just most of them don't have brakes.
No.
They
Nice.
all run and move.
Did you get me another beer?
No,
Oh,
I got myself another beer.
this one's empty. Well, we're getting wind and we're getting
There's a
lightning.
picture of my little buggy that I got.
I think it's actually just starting to rain. Your little what?
Picture of my little side by side.
Oh yeah. Cool. I don't have one. I'm not that rich.
Ain't either. That one was a trade in. That was a trade in that I got for $6,500. I couldn't afford it either, living on disability, but I wanted a toy.
Yeah, my wife don't let me buy toys if we got to pay for something else.
I can understand that.
So I don't buy toys.
I buy toys too. They're called cars.
No. Hey, my wife's got the brand new one. I got the old one.
So yeah, I'm going on test driving some of these cars tomorrow.
Well, all the power to you. I was looking at one truck there, brand new in the showroom. They don't even put it out in the parking lot. $80,000. Hand stitched leather seating.
Oh yeah.
Go scrapping in that.
Well, two that I'm really interested in is the 300S and the Charger.
Oh, the 300S be nice.
Yes.
You sure you want to go BMW?
Well, I've been looking at that too, but they are expensive to maintain. That's the only problem.
Yeah, but you got a BMW dealer in your town?
Oh yeah.
Okay. We have one here in Sarnia. It's called Sarnia Fine Cars.
Mm,
They deal with all the higher end vehicles.
yeah. But I don't want nothing too old. I usually buy cars, maybe 2 or 3 years old. That's it. Low mileage. And the Charger and the 300, they're only a year old. They're 2019s, and their mileage is very low.
Right.
And the price is pretty good too. So I'm looking at the price, and I'm looking at the BMW and going, that's got more mileage, but you want more money. Okay.
Because it's a Beamer. That's why. What'd you expect?
Yeah.
I like to buy North American if I can.
Yeah, so do I. I usually keep my cars anywhere from 10 to 12 years. And
Well, we're working on that. The wife's car is 6 years old this year, so
yeah. Well, mine's 10 years old, so it's time for a new one.
we bought this one brand new, Dodge Journey. My pickup truck is a 94, so it's 26 years old. But I won't let her go. Hey, you open the hood of my truck, you can see my motor. That's the nice part about it. It's very easy to work on. It's a simple 350.
They opened up my hood, and it looks like they used a shoehorn to get the motor in.
Yeah, they did something.
And that's why the battery's in the trunk.
Yeah, it's in the trunk of yours. My wife's car. You gotta remove the windshield washer fluid bucket, and the battery's down there somewhere. Now, what the hell is the matter with this? Why couldn't you put it right there? I would have.
I can't remember what make it is, but there's one Chrysler model that you got to take the front tire off of and take the fender well out to jump start the car.
That's the old Dodge Spirit.
The battery's all the way down behind the bumper and the fender.
You used to own that car. It was the passenger side wheel you had to take off. There was the battery. How stupid is that?
So I won't have a car for at least a week until I get it towed and find out what's going on with it.
Right.
But until then, I'm shopping for a new car.
Oh, Shadow's got a Subaru.
So
9-year-old. Cool. Not a big fan of anything other than American made, like North American made. We're getting good rain now.
Now they do have a Challenger down in the car lot, and I'm looking at the price of it. I'm going, oh damn! The taxes are in. That's going to be about 45 grand. It's like holy shit.
Got to work more hours.
And I'm looking back at the Charger, and I'm like, yeah, okay, well, that's a little bit cheaper.
Trade one of them in.
I wouldn't mind having a Challenger.
When I bought my truck, it was the only GM sitting on the car lot.
So,
nobody traded it into a Ford dealership. It was the only GM sitting on the whole lot. And I was doing construction then, so I wanted to try. Yeah, I looked at it. It was a 4-door crew cab. Got tired of having to haul people around the back of it.
I would go for the Camaro if it had a V8 in it, but it's only got a 4-banger in it. So it's like, yeah, I really don't like 4-cylinder motors. So
no, they're a little wimpy ass.
Yeah, I want something with power, like either a 6 or an 8.
Yep.
Best thing I had that had a 4-cylinder in it was a 72 Datsun. You couldn't kill that motor for nothing.
72 Datsun, which is now called Nissan.
Yeah.
Hey, I had one.
Remember those
Actually, I had the Toyota.
those 280Zs by Datsun, the little 280Zs when they came out. They're poor man's Corvette.
Yeah, you had the 240, the 260, and the 280.
Yeah.
They actually still make the 280.
$100 car.
My Nissan. No, my little foreign piece of crap was a little Toyota Celica, 1970 model. Little turbo under the hood there. Little 4-banger, man. You thought it was a V8, the way that thing would go.
Well, I almost bought a Supra when they were back in the day.
Right.
V6 24-valve motor, over 300 horsepower. So it's like
24 overhead valve. Yeah. Yeah. That's when they came out with the overheads.
I think the funnest car I ever had was a dang Gremlin.
What?
The funnest car I ever had was a Gremlin.
Gremlin?
You could be going 30, 40. You could be going 30 miles an hour down the road and stomp on the brakes, and the dang thing would stop, and the back wheels would still be turning.
Good old American Motors.
Good old American Motors, yeah.
AMC, almost a car.
You could just sit there and brake work the gears right off of it.
Yep.
There wasn't no trunk, no back into it.
There was a plant here in Sarnia, actually Point Edward, if you want to get real technical with the boundary line. It was called Holmes Foundry, and they made the motors for AMC.
I used to have a 67 AMC Rebel.
Those are good cars.
It had a slant 6 in it.
They look like the Javelins.
Something like it.
Yeah, the Rebels are similar to the Javelin.
So
My uncle still has in his garage an AMX.
AMX.
That he's rebuilt the engine on.
Oh,
It was AMC, but it was called the AM Experimental. It kind of looks like a Datsun, but it's called an AMX. It had a V8 motor down in it. That was after Chrysler took it over.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, because Chrysler bought out American Motors.
Yeah, Chrysler took over AMC.
Yeah.
They took over Jeep. It's another one added to the fleet.
And Dodge. Now Fiat owns Dodge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Fiat Chrysler. So
Yeah.
Used to be damn.
One thing I will never buy.
Damn that Chrysler.
One thing I will never buy is a Dodge truck, unless it's got a standard shift in it. The transmissions are so weak when it comes to hauling.
Yeah, the last Dodge truck I owned. Holy. Shadow said he had a 74 Dodge Charger. I had a 78 Dodge Ram Charger. It was an SUV before they were called SUVs. Remember the old Broncos and Blazers?
I had 72.
That's what I had was the Dodge Ram
I had
Charger.
72 Dodge.
Oh, before they changed the name to Durango?
Yeah. Well, they quit making the Ram Chargers for about 5 years, and then they came out with a Durango.
I used to have a 67 Charger.
57?
A 67 Charger.
67. I had
and then I kind of wiped out on that and wrapped that around the tree. So bye-bye.
I had a 69.
Was that the one that had the fastback?
That was my little toy.
It didn't look like the one that had the fastback on it.
Yep.
Was that one?
Yep. Of course, I miss my old 74 Monte Carlo. I bought that car. I bought that car for $200. Didn't have a motor in it because I bought it off a farmer. I seen it sitting in the field. I asked him about the car, and he says, "Well, yeah, it's for sale, but there's no motor in it." I said, "Well, what happened to the motor?" He said, "Well, I pulled it out of the car and put it in my pickup truck."
Yeah, 350.
So, well, I'll give you $200 for the car. He says, "Okay, all right." So I had it towed out, and then I put a 454 in it.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That's one of the motors where you can actually see the gas gauge doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What the fuck? Where are you going? Come back.
Yeah, put a 4-speed in it with a Hertz stick shift and a posi track, and of course I had to have a little wheelie bars in the back because there was a lot of torque sitting there. That car was all set up for racing. Barely street legal, by the way. I used to get pulled over all the time by the cops.
Oh yeah.
I pulled you over? No, we want to make sure this car is street legal. And which I'm thinking to myself, my car will outrun your cop car any day of the week. My friend.
That's why it's not street legal.
That's why when it sits there, the whole car shakes and it just sits there and goes.
Yep. Bored out too big.
Oh yeah. You punch her down, the louder it gets, right?
Yep. Just like a fucking Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
The old saying of loud pipe.
Got a friend of mine that took the motor out of a Winnebago, 454 out of a Winnebago, and put it in a Duster.
Well, the thing is, my 454 had two 4 barrels.
2 4 barrels.
2.
Nice.
That means the gas gauge went.
Yeah, basically, it was all set up for racing.
Yep.
It was a race car with a license plate, and which was not really legal.
Nope. Only because you've been plated before you moved the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the car you'd want to take on a Friday night down to Grand Bend. Grand Bend Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
That's where everybody took their own. And Delaware Speedway actually was the main one.
Oh yeah.
You brought your own personal car down there and seen what you did. Blew it up or you won, either one. And you had fun doing it. And you drove home in your car.
Yeah. I used to drag that down the strip all the time.
Oh, there we go. No more thunder. Should be heading your way shortly.
More thunder.
Wind's picking up, so
It'll get there. It's just a matter of time.
yeah, he's only an hour east of me there, Bill. So and it's going that way. You're in your bomb shelter. What do you care?
That's right. I'm in the basement.
Yeah. You get poured concrete walls.
I'm sitting above the basement in this house, which we've got completely boarded off and don't even use.
Oh yeah.
The only way to get into the basement is take the window off out back to get down in there.
Oh, that's not good.
The door that was in the dining room got a new floor over top of it.
My basement gets well used. Laundry room, my youngest kid's room, my workshop in the wintertime, furnace room, it's all down there. Basements. The basement is actually 2 rooms with a block wall. Middle, you know. Otherwise, it'd be one big room.
Where we're at, the house is built on a hillside.
Right.
So when you get heavy rain, it runs under the house, runs into the basement, and runs out the back of the house. Through the drain.
You got a basement entrance or outdoor entrance to the basement? No?
No.
Well, you're built on a hill. I figured you'd have a door.
Window.
Huh.
We could put one in if we wanted to, but there's actually a 60 Ford transmission sitting on a shelf down there.
Oh, nice.
Still down there.
Yeah.
My dad's old truck that sat down there for that picture. He bought 5 or 6 other trucks and took them apart, kept all the parts off of them.
What'd you say, Ron?
I said, what you see behind me is in my basement.
Well, yeah.
And then
the other part of your basement's your laundry room with the rest of your train. Here we go.
That's just, yeah, I'm still in the same room. Let's see, where's the other room is over here.
Under the stairs.
Yeah.
There's the washer.
There's the washer and dryer.
I can only see the washing machine.
Yeah.
Lids up, so your wife does the same as my wife. Leave the lid open until you use it. That way it stays dry and rust free.
Yep.
Yeah, I finally found another working washing machine for us here.
You get a hell of a setup there with those trains.
The guy said, yeah. I grew up right next to the switching yard in Paris, Illinois.
I'll be honest with you, switching yard in this town is only a few minutes away from me. Oh, you're gonna have to get the weed whacker out. Those weeds are getting pretty high.
See me waving?
Yep. Fuck, you're tiny. Hi.
That's what's in my whole basement. I took over the whole basement.
I see that. What the wife think of that?
Okay, you can stop presenting me now. Okay. Oh, what she thought of that? She had no choice. This is my
I hear
room.
some of the little train cars and stuff can be pretty expensive.
Pretty expensive.
Yeah, it's not a cheap hobby.
No, it's not.
I had a couple uncles that did that too 40, 50 years ago. And back then it was expensive as hell.
But I make money off this hobby too by doing decoder installs for people.
Oh yeah? Right on.
That's why when I joined your stream, I was working on the Sioux Line SD60.
Yeah, you showed us that one.
Yeah, so this one is all put back together now.
You gotta put together. Cool.
Running good, and
Who's that for?
that's for a customer.
You're gonna say it's not for Jack, is it?
Nope. No, I've got there's a hobby shop that I deal with here in town.
Okay.
The guy that used to work for him to do the decoder installs, he decided he was going to join the army. So,
Well, good for him.
so he's got nobody to do installs for him until I came along, and I told him, okay, here's my price, and so that one there, because I had to do a little extra work, that one there is about $65 there.
Okay.
The other installs I got to do are around $45. It's just a straight install, nothing special, because I had to add extra lights into this one, LEDs and everything else.
Yep.
And had to rewire the locomotive and
Made it a little more romantic.
I had to make room for everything. So, but that's what I do. I do install. I do decoder installs for people.
Hey, it's a win for you and a win for them.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a win for me at the hobby shop because basically I'm doing this on, here's my price, but I want store credit. So I just walk in the hobby shop and say, well, I need this, and walk out.
Yep.
Pretty much.
See what Shadow wrote there?
So.
Shadow, just use a bigger hammer. They'll come apart.
Mm.
I'm going to be right back.
Yeah, get the persuader out. It's called the sledgehammer.
I've got one I call Bertha. Set it on the scales, and it weighs about 16 pounds. I use it to dismantle bathtubs.
Oh, yeah.
And it will put a significant adjustment on a derby car.
Oh, I bet it would.
But my friend and I decided to get out of that and go into racing. And then he went into building a mud truck that's going to take a little bit longer than he thought. So now he's playing with another hobby in between.
Yeah, that was one of my hobbies. I used to do a lot of racing. Don't do it anymore, but used to back in the day.
We raced we raced our way up from the what they call the little Hornet cars, the little 4-cylinder cars.
Oh yeah, okay.
All the way up to A-Mod. over the years. Had a little Plymouth Stealth, Dodge Stealth, the twin overhead cams on that thing. Would stay up there in the front most of the time. And then he wanted something to go faster, so he sold that little car. Then he got something to go faster because he sold that little car.
I used to have a little Toyota
moving
Tercel,
up the
little 4-cylinder. I souped that thing right up. I had a little engine work done. Of course, back then they only had single exhaust, so I flipped it over to dual exhaust, did a little engine work to it, and it's like, so I took a 62 horsepower motor and made it punch out 105.
Nice.
And front wheel drive, and that fucking thing just flew down the fucking street.
Nice.
I used to race Mustangs with that thing.
Oh, yeah?
I couldn't believe how the hell you get that thing to go so fast. Well, it's not easy, but I got her done.
Yeah, nowadays you put a laptop to it and you can soup them right up.
Well, yeah, and now it's pull the chip up and put a super chip in, and away you go.
Yep. It's fake horsepower. If you set it up
around here, as long as they don't check your chip, you're all right.
You set it up wrong.
The race dirt tracks here, they check the chips.
It's amazing what a little tiny chip can do to your motor.
My teacup ran empty.
Uh-oh. Hate when that happens.
My 2010 300's all chipped out.
Is it?
Yeah. When I bought the car, horsepower from the factory horsepower is 250 horsepower.
Right.
Not anymore.
No, about 400.
It's about 310 horsepower now, because I chipped it out and did a little work to the engine too. So
yeah, Shadow, you're lucky you got no vehicle inspections down there in Wyoming. Just buy a vehicle and drive it. The same with I think in Michigan too, and in Illinois. You can just buy them and go.
Same here now. We don't have to worry about emissions anymore. Just buy them and go now. Soup them up.
Yeah, we still need a safety over here. That's the problem. There they don't. You can buy an old rot box and just put a plate on it and go.
Done it. I've done it. Don't like get it for a floorboard.
Unless you live where Scotty lives, and they have to do an annual safety inspection on their vehicles once a year.
That's in Nova Scotia.
When you jack the car up to change the tire, when you jack the car up to change the tire, the jack goes through the floorboard. You know it's a rot box.
Hey, I had a little Chrysler like that, a little Chrysler New Yorker. I parked in front of the boss's house, went to work, come back out, my tire was flat. Got the jack out and I'm jacking up. The back seat was going up. Oh, okay.
No, the funny thing is, it's amazing how much horsepower you can get out of an engine block by planing down the heads so many thousandths of an inch to get more compression, and then widening out the piston port so many thousandths of an inch, and then putting in a different cam.
Yeah. You're like a Harley Davidson.
Yeah. Especially when you put in what they call a lumpy cam.
Oh, that's even better.
It just sits there and
goes. Exactly, lumpy. Until you stand on it.
When you stand on it, you pop a wheelie and away
you go like this.
With
give it the old twist.
With beer cans screwed to the fenders so the mud wouldn't come to the fenders and hit the windshield.
Nice. You ever watch the old Big Rig Racing?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, those guys are nuts. I'm surprised they don't blow drive shafts, you know? They
What?
get that little rig just fucking standing up on 3 wheels, man.
Yeah. Twisting the frame.
Yep.
Well, the frames are made to twist. That's why.
Yeah, but the drive shaft ain't made to handle that weight.
No, you can rip a drive shaft out just by shifting gears while you're turning. I've seen that done. Some thump. You shifted too soon, driver. You should have waited until you at least almost straightened out, then go grab the next gear.
Yep. You looking for more
My
food,
buddy's
are you?
laying on his back all 14 here.
How many times do you guys need your plate filled up? I got pets in the backyard. That's what I'm looking at.
And where I'm working now is we got drywall trailers. We got trailers with steel on them, trailers with lumber on them. Those fuckers are heavy loads.
Yeah, they are.
Real heavy loads.
Especially the lumber. It's all green wood.
Oh, yeah. And I'm not used to flatbedding, right? So when I had to hook up and pull the trailer out, okay, it's done loading. Everything's all strapped, and I'm cranking down on the straps even more. I thought, yeah, you fuckers. I'm just a shunter, so I'm moving this trailer from point A to point B for the other driver to pick up.
Yep.
And like I said, I'm not used to flatbed because I always did dry van.
Yep.
And you hear all kinds of cracking creaks, and it's like sound cracking and creaking. And I'm like, oh, the trailer's leaning. I'm like, holy shit.
They do a lot of twisting, man.
Oh yeah, they do.
That's just the old wagon. Just
I've seen somebody one time had that.
I'm here. I'm here.
Stuck that pipe up on there. Take
They are very heavy loads.
Strap down.
You know, I've gotten used to pulling heavy loads before in a dry van, but heavy loads on this is a lot heavier than what I'm used to. I thought, holy shit.
3 or 4 axle wagons, man.
Yeah, you can just feel it. Well, how can you feel how heavy that is in your truck? You can feel how it pulls.
Yep. That's how you know going down the road.
Yeah.
Oh, 4,000 pounds on a utility trailer. Don't start slowing down early. It'll push you through the stop sign.
Mm-hmm.
My trailer don't got no brakes on it.
If your wagon's got more than 4 axles, man, that thing doesn't matter where you steer, it's gonna push you.
Yeah, and all the trailers we have a steer axle on the ass end of the trailer and a steer axle right up next to the tractor. So it's got 2 steer axles to help you get around the corner.
Yeah. Well, there should be a button to lift them too. Should be.
Well, it's automatic. As soon as some of the trailers are automatic, so as soon as you turn the corner, the one wheel will start picking up. The steer axle in the back always stays on the ground.
Right.
But as soon as you're empty, both axles will lift off automatically.
Yeah, because you don't need them.
Yeah. Or if you start backing the truck up and you're loaded, then they'll lift up.
Yep. Because otherwise you ain't gonna steer them. You're gonna fight.
But there's a hell of a swing to those, so I got to get used to the swing because if I turn the corner too sharp, that'll swing out anywhere from 3 to 4 feet out and grab a car.
Yeah, because you're pivoting on those 3 axles.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a lift axle here and a lift axle here, and you got 3 in between. And
yeah.
Yeah, some people just don't get it.
Well, I know.
Same with an 18-wheeler. If you move the fucking tandems on the wagon too far ahead, Think how much of a swing you got on that?
Yep.
Same idea, man.
Oh yeah. I just got to get used to all these multi-axle.
Extra wheels. Are they also?
I'm only used to like 2-axle trailers, right?
Yep. Are they super singles too, or?
No. Well, the 2 steer axles are.
They generally are singles.
They got super singles on them, but the other 3 axles don't.
No, they're dualies.
Yeah.
So they didn't totally switch over.
Yeah.
Yeah. The super singles are making the 18-wheeler become extinct because when you put super singles on, you're getting rid of 8 wheels. They become a 10-wheeler.
Well, yeah, and you're losing weight.
No, the weight's the same.
So.
But they become a 10-wheeler because they got rid of 8 wheels.
Yeah, but those super singles are no good in the wintertime.
Oh fuck. They're nuts.
Well, yeah, they don't like ice for one. I found that out real fast.
They use them around here on fuel trucks.
They
Big
like
semis that are hauling fuel.
Yeah.
Something about the reason they do it, they said something about it cuts down on weight on the truck. When they can haul more fuel by putting the super singles on the trailers and on the trucks. It cuts down the weight of an extra tire.
Yeah, it does cut down on the weight.
A little bit, not much.
It takes probably about 500 pounds off the truck.
It's one less rim.
Yeah. But the only problem is they're no good in the wintertime. It's like putting slicks on your tire and trying to drive through the snow.
Or the rain.
Like you put slicks on your car, right? And you're trying to drive through the no. You put skinny little tires on, you can go through the snow. As soon as you get these fat tires, yeah, good luck. I just look at them and say, "Oh, look at that! I got oversized slicks on my tractor."
Oh, let's go to the raceway.
the tractor that I'm driving now, the truck that I'm driving, it's got no super singles on it, thank God.
Right.
But a lot of our trailers do. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're trying to change over, man. They've been doing that for years.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they tried to make the electronic logbooks. It's still not official in Canada yet.
It will be next year.
Think so?
2021 is official.
Yeah. After this year.
Mandatory.
Hey?
It'll be mandatory.
I don't think so.
So
they're already putting satellite trackers on the trucks over here.
Well, they've had those satellite trackers on the trucks for years now.
That's up there.
I guess they're even making the farmers put them on their trucks.
Yeah.
That's up to individual country.
So they can see how far they're driving.
No, it's not because all the new trucks that are being built nowadays have mandatory cameras on them. You have to have cameras, and they have a recording device.
Oh, yeah?
So if you hammer on the brakes too hard, it activates the camera and starts recording everything that's happening in front of that truck.
Huh. Well, I know our company has a GPS already in the truck, so if I hit the binders for no fucking reason, they call you up. Why'd you hit the brake so hard?
Yep.
And if you take off too fast, why'd you take off too fast? Yeah.
Yeah, my truck's full of cameras.
Well, these trucks have no cameras. It's just they know where the truck is all the time.
I got side sensors on my truck. I've got lane wandering sensors.
Oh yeah, well, you're up to date.
There's a sensor on the truck telling me how far I am from the other vehicle. If I start getting too close to it, the truck will automatically start braking.
Yeah. Then the company go, "What's the matter, Ron? Can't see your butt? Why are you so close?" She had a nice ass. That's why I'm close.
So back in the day when I was truck driving and I wanted to pass the other truck, I get real close to the other truck
And then go around.
and then basically side draft them.
Yep. Give you a little push.
So I start picking up speed as I'm getting closer to them, whip out, start passing them, and then pull in tight to them.
Yep.
And then go like this, and I pull the wind off him, slow him down, speed me the fuck up.
Yeah. Draft.
Fucking works every time.
Drafting.
That's right. I'm going to side draft you for a few seconds, and in a few minutes, I'm going to pull the wind right off you, and I'm going to be able to pass you now.
You're going to give me a push.
Yeah.
Lots of tricks to trucking.
My old truck's got its own wandering system. It's got a bad drag link on it. It wants to wander all over the place on its own. It's one of the things I haven't been able to fix yet.
Oh, yeah?
The drag link underneath of it, yeah, it's got slack in it. It's usually just used if I have to go pick something up or to take a load of junk over to the yard. The rest of the time, it's to the yard. That old blackboard's still got plates and insurance on it. It ain't moved in 7 months.
Yeah, and the truck I drive is
No
not automatic.
blackboard.
I hate the damn thing. I really don't like it.
You don't like automatics?
Well, trying to back under a fully loaded trailer, and all of a sudden you give it the fuel just so you can just hit the pin, and all of a sudden you're slamming into it, and the truck's going like this. Fuck, I hate that.
Well, you're testing the pin to see if it works.
Yeah, then the camera snaps on.
What you doing, Ron?
I'm waiting for a phone call. What's going on?
Nothing.
I hate the truck I drive. I've got cameras facing out on the outside, and then I got a camera looking at the driver too.
Oh,
They
nice.
want to see what the driver is doing.
So they're watching you.
So every time I slam into something too hard, the driver's camera turns on, and I look at it and I wave. And it's got audio on there. And I looked at the red light, and I'm sitting there. I'm going, I hate these fucking automatic trucks. The worst pieces of shit they ever got invented. Because if you give it too much fuel, the thing fucks off backwards on you. And even though you try to feather the fuel, it's still the transmission of the damn thing just wants to grab and send you backwards.
Yep. Yeah, I know they can be a pain in the ass.
I hate the damn things. It's because nowadays nobody knows how to shift gears.
1 a.m. here.
Clutches. That's because the driver's using the clutch for a footrest when he's going down the highway. And the only problem with using your clutch for a footrest, the slightest little pressure you put on that clutch, and seeing how they're hydraulic clutches, it engages it. And no wonder you're burning out the clutch. It's not a footrest.
Huh. Yeah, wait till the Tesla semis go into fleets. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen one of those Tesla semis. Those things go like a bat out of hell.
Robot driving.
So.
By the time they get down with them Tesla trucks, you'll be able to stop the curb and tell it to hook up.
Hell, I'll be sitting at home with a joystick driving my truck with a camera in front of me. You know, like playing a video game.
Ladies and gentlemen of the round table are streaming right now.
Yeah, I got their stream up on my other screen. Don't forget, I have 2 computer screens.
Shame on you.
I got this one up, and I got
That one up.
Lisa's. That's the beauty of having two screens.
I don't have two screens.
Who
I
is-
gotta.
Who is the round table? I don't think I've ever seen their live.
Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen of the round
But who
table.
is the round table? I've never seen it live. They're live.
yep. Yeah, Doris is on. Mike's on. Damn it, Jenna.
Yeah, damn it, Captain Jerk's on.
Holy, we're getting more wind. I think we're in for a little bit of a blow tonight. Wind's picking up big time.
Did you tie everything down outside?
I have nothing to tie down, man.
Mm.
The flags are ripping off.
Well, my friend, I think I'm going to go over and see Lisa for a little bit and
Well, I was thinking the same thing.
share the love and
Go for a little walk over there. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock for there.
yeah, see what's happening over there.
I'll meet you over there.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks for having me up, bud.
Thanks for coming up.
Scrapping together. It's nice seeing you.
See you later, Bill. Ron.
If I
right,
find it,
later,
I'll come over there too.
Okay, we'll see you there. We'll do a K&D scrapping raid.